we left off, the white whales, you entered the Gerudo Desert through a treacherous cave system, traveling from the valley
I'm not doing. Hold on.
through a secret passage that, unknown to most, led to a hidden Yiga compound base. Upon your travels, you rescued a small child, shoved her in a hole, then wound up not in the desert, but at sea. It is at that point where, during your first few moments out at sea, that you came across the infamous pirate Captain Danara, a Gerudo captain who is well known throughout the desert. She agreed to take you all aboard after a bit of a tumultuous moment. And during the travels, it was revealed that Dinara is indeed Samira's mother. Over the time, over the few days on the ship, you met perils at sea, escaping the sea, and finally making it into the desert, where you found out the ship not only sails the sands, but the skies above. As you all sailed across the sands, you discussed what your next plan of action would be. As Yara was a ruler with an iron fist in this region. After much discussion and the phone ringing,
Oh my.
Kashka Oasis was your next.
Costco.
Kashka Oasis was your next destination. Reaching the Oasis and landing there during the evening, most of you separated as Dinar went to go ahead and talk to one of the head figures here in Kashka, a a person of great importance named Nasrin, someone who kind of leads the resistance in this area against Yara's tyrannical rule. Raudak, Taiga, Fallon, Samira, and Lorath, you all ventured out to look for information of interest. Taiga, you scoped the town to gain information on anything that might be relevant to any leads that might take you to Mabel. And you, as traversing the town, you saw that there were citizens that were a bit frightened and weary of even your disguise. And anytime someone saw you, they essentially turned tailed and headed the opposite direction. Raudaki tried to look for a place of information and knowledge, coming upon one of the warships, one of the temples for the seven heroines. Um, you found information. Unfortunately, it is in Gerudo text, and unable to translate it, you were kind of locked. Fallon, as you watched over your two friends dive deeper into the oasis and try to yank or get a better look at one of the luminous stones that situated themselves deep into this oasis, the waters down below, a figure approached you, a dancer, uh, who was able to sway you to enter the town. Upon following her, you it was revealed to you that very recently the town has been oppressed by the Yiga. During this revelation for each of you, as things start to slowly unwind, Samira and Lorath had ample time to not only look at the luminous stone, but start to traverse this settlement where a very opportune time, as Samira had discussed these matters with her mother and decided now was the time to reveal her true feelings to Lorath. And as you did so, explosion sounded throughout the settlement as Yiga foot soldiers surrounded all of you at various points. Fallon, you took off with your now newfound comrade, Zara, uh, going through the streets being chased by the Yiga foot soldiers. Samira and Lorath, you were ambushed as well as Taiga and Raudak, who during the scuffle ran into Dinara, who was incapacitated, a face hugger like apparatus made of very obvious Sheikah technology, was these glowing appendages that kind of seem to incapacitate her and dull her will, uh, slowed her down. And during the confrontation, as you all fought, and Raudak made it very prominent that another second spent with him was another step closer to death. Uh, the foot soldiers, with their following lieutenants, gathered their trophy and abruptly, using some type of Giga trick, magic, whatever you may call it, absconded with Dinara, with their prize at hand. They start to fall back. You've knocked a couple of these enemies unconscious. You took down two of the sword masters who are still alive. Three blade masters that are still alive. Sorry. Had to look at my notes. And as things start to settle, well, not settle down, as they start vanishing one by one, I will ask Raudak and Taiga if you can do me a favor and roll a perception check for me.
Rolling. I also did do the thing at the end of the last session for looking for any traces, and found
21.
the
Ooh.
27 is amazing.
Am I failing?
No, that's me. I'm failing.
Yeah, the DC's a 35. Give me a shot, motherfucker. No.
All right.
So,
Oh, you think he's done?
oh man, look at that. I like how it swapped over to
Samira, the
Samira
rolls
for
to
that roll. So DC was really high for this. Raudak and Taiga, during the Raudak, this is like mere moments. You did look into some of the bodies around here.
Not so much trying to trace the magic, but yeah.
Yeah.
I already read the Arcana last time.
Yes, you did. This is something different
Mhm.
because you were looking around and you can feel your rage dissipating. This is happening like very rapidly, like within mere moments of everything calming down. Taiga and Raldek, you see, um, you look over and hear the many foot soldiers kind of running across and leaping and basically heading towards a singular direction. And you kind of follow that trail. And as you do, you can see a small group of them still like leaping, and they seem to be slowing down. I would say with your high perceptions, especially with Taiga, uh, you can see as they're like, you see when they slow down, it's because it looks like someone is struggling, and you can see the little points of blue light, and you realize that maybe a few hundred feet away, they're making off with Denara right now.
Is Taiga Hunters marking any of them?
I would like to if I can.
They're a few hundred feet away. How far is your hunter's mark?
I'm not sure if he did it beforehand or not.
I did not do it beforehand because I'm not sure if I'm still technically making those intelligence saves or not to be
Oh,
non-lethal.
right.
But
Oh, that's over. That will end like basically soonish.
okay,
Um, but hunter's mark wouldn't be an attack, I believe. It's just you're just marking them.
Hunter's mark is 90 feet, and I can move 80 feet in a turn.
Okay. There, it's hard to say how far they are. They are hundreds of feet away. They have gotten an opportunity to start moving.
Mhm.
Uh, you can sure if you want to take after them, you may surely
You wanna
surely
scoop?
try.
Taiga will start dashing after them because, assuming he's not hunter marking something, he moves 120 feet a turn.
Okay.
I'll be following behind him at 80 feet a turn,
Okay. So
teleporting as I need to extra about 100 feet a turn, just about.
okay.
No, I shouldn't be dying.
Taiga's dying.
Oh, you're fine.
That was one.
No, I'm fine.
Tiger, I would say you can go ahead and take off that status effect off of you. That you know, was crippling you, essentially.
Now hold on. Can I pat him on the ass a little bit on the way there for one of these?
I don't think you're
Give,
near
give
enough
him
to
a little,
us.
give him a
This
little
is-
long streak.
Ooh, here.
A good pat on the ass. A good
Which
pat
of
on the
those?
ass.
Here's
The problem is they moved and we're fucking going.
Yeah, here's the deal. You guys haven't even met up yet.
Nope.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, if he's not passing me, then
no,
then we're
he's
good.
We're going east.
yeah. It's an east way, eastern.
Oh well, then I really am not going
Yeah,
with him.
yeah. You, so Raldak and Taiga, you start taking off. We're gonna go over
George?
to yes.
Luke can't see his character. Is that going to be a problem? Like on the map.
Oh, really?
I like the right side of the screen.
I see now.
Man, there's a lot more fucking map than I see. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Wow.
It ain't gonna change anything I do.
Um,
I'm curious about this thing.
Yeah, me too.
So Fallon, we're gonna
Yeah.
circle around to you as Taiga and Raldak. You start sprinting, right? Fallon, we're gonna circle to you
Yep.
as you see the multitude of the Yiga start.
Just bolt off.
It's like a migration of birds in that sense.
They all scatter at the same time, and they're just like fucking gone.
They're heading to a singular direction. You can see like every so often, like within your luminant your light's range, you'll see that little brief red streak just kind of hop over you. totally like not.
Ninja, just ninja movement.
They're not concerned with you anymore.
Gotcha.
Zara's next to you, and she's looking around. She goes, "Where are they going?"
I don't know. They must have met with some of my party in resistance, and they're leaving. That's the only thing I can think of.
I heard a lot of commotion.
There was a
from
lot
around
happening.
us.
I'll hand her the rope of climbing, and tell her to pick any one of these people, and like bind them up.
Very well. And she goes ahead and she proceeds to do so.
And while she does that, I'll scooch on down to see if I can fucking find any of my friends.
Make a perception check. This will get you something, maybe.
It was a yeah.
It's dark.
Yeah.
It's late.
I'm like half health.
Yeah.
So, Fallon, we're going to circle back to you, but at this moment,
Yep.
You're going around, you're traversing deeper throughout the bazaar here to try to look through, try to find your friends. You heard there was scuffling happening to the east, to the south, southeast. You're not 100% sure, but you're trying to locate them because you feel that they're nearby. Just don't fucking know where they're at.
Yep. I'll at that point I will call out. So whenever their action is done, they'll hear me call out for them.
All right. Lorath,
if I don't find them.
And Lorath and Samira as I like how that confused me. As Kara's over here, just like you see her. She knocked out the Blade Master, right? And she looks at him, and you see him just kind of squirm a little bit. And she takes her like massive, like almost an anchor like pickaxe weapon, and she raises it up and clocks him across the head one more time, and you hear this crack, and she goes, "Yeah, I think he's asleep now." And she starts looking around, and the two of you start looking around as well, and you start seeing the various Yiga members start the same as everyone else around you. You see them start flocking away towards the direction.
Oh, cool. Do I see one of them? Like, do I have contact before they run or before they're gone?
If you're
Any one of them.
If you're gonna try and do something, let me know what you're gonna try to do. I'll let you know if you'll be able to do it.
Very simple. Just bonus action. You've seen me cast this about 1 billion times. Sideblade's Curse.
Sideblade's Curse. You're gonna try to curse one of them. What's the range on it?
90 feet.
Okay. Here's what we'll
If they're within me seeing it, I'm really hoping they're within 90 feet.
Right. Let's do this because they're moving very quickly, and it's going to be a low check for this because there's a bunch of them, and it's almost like seeing a bird fly by and going, "Oh," trying to get it. Give me a dexterity check, a general dexterity check. This is just your reaction to try and get one of them, essentially. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to beat an 8.
Oh, hold on. I'm not next to Fallon.
And
It's ability check anyway. It's not a save.
It's not a save.
Okay.
You're still.
You know what? Hold on. I got this. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I got this. I got this.
Still not a save.
That's
What to say? No.
Close.
Let me see if I got this. Hold on. I got one more thing to check. Hold on. I'm not used to laptops.
Honestly, if you do the Fallon thing here, I'll 100% say that I was in somewhere in your radius whenever you ever think
Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck you! Fuck you! I can do this myself. I can do this myself.
Touch of fate. What a Fallon thing to do.
Even lower.
No!
So this is what happens.
I'm like, oh shit! And then I hear, whatever you do, all right, let me fucking and then I just hear like a crack, and this lady's skull dives out, or the skull just explodes. I'm like, why? Leave them alive.
Did you just kill our
possibly
our one source of information?
Wasn't me. Don't look at me.
No, he's just.
We have another.
He's unconscious. See, he's still
have
moving,
another.
and you see
The
his
second one
you see
would
his
have-
legs like spazzing out on the ground.
Yeah.
The other one would have confirmed if he was lying or not. I know
Still
you don't want
works.
it. It was a healing potion.
It still works. Samira, give me an insight check.
Can I run at the person who's like dying right now?
He's unconscious.
That's good. Let me run at him real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet. I need to read the spell. Y'all talk because this is a lot to read.
Samira,
This is a first time.
that empty feeling is getting bigger. Like you're about to lose something once again. And you start to panic and sort of look around, and there's a very brief moment where you see the canyon walls in the Baru's tomb. You can feel the heat from the wave of dust and dirt that rocketed through there. And you can hear the blades of the knights and the army of the Gerudo fight each other. And you look towards a direction, you see the back of your sister, and just as you're about to see the blade pierce her, give me no. You start running east.
I started running.
You start running east.
Can I say something as I'm running?
Make a wisdom saving throw. You start running east.
Least.
East. As
Least.
all this is happening, and what spell are you casting really quickly before I
I'm not doing it anymore. I thought I was going to be able to use Encode Thoughts plus Detect Thoughts, but if they're unconscious, it's fine.
If she's starting to run east, all you see is just like Samira lose all sense of logic, not say a word.
You don't say.
Yeah. Yeah. According to the DM, I did not do this. I had other things planned.
You started this train of thought.
No, I didn't. So, no, but she will like push past.
Straight up, that's the best thing that could happen to Lorath right now. He's like, thank fucking God she's gone.
So
Screw her. Honestly, you're gone. He's like,
I'm gonna
thank God. New train of thought.
New friendship with Samira, done. Friendship
Done.
with Fallon, gotta bring that shit back, bro.
Woo!
so,
These Gerudos, am I right?
Samira, as you start taking off, Fallon, you see very briefly as she runs, and I'll actually put her token where you'll see her for that brief moment before before you lose sight of her eventually. And she's just, you see Samira for that brief moment, and she just keeps sprinting down the alley. Saw one of your friends at least. With that, we're gonna circle back to Taiga and Browdak.
Hello.
The two of you begin to give chase, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And you're doing this full speed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
He's double dashing. I'm dashing and teleporting.
Understood.
We are hunting.
So technically, right now, I still have passive out a trace up. So my passive stealth is a 33 passive stealth.
-5. Actually, I think it's -10 since you're moving double speed. So it cancels each other out.
Yeah. 23.
Yeah, just a 23.
Just a
Yeah.
23. Very
Let me put it this way:
Past
if you
23.
gave me twice my perception that I have, I still wouldn't be able to see them.
Yeah.
If you gave me, let's see, 3, no, what are you at? 23.
23.
You could give me almost 20 times the, or 10 times the amount. Actually, you could give me 10 times the amount, and I couldn't see you.
and that's assuming that the Yiga can see me in full darkness.
Which they can. They've done it a couple times now.
Yes. That
Oh,
is
yeah.
the thing, Taiga. You know for a fact when it comes to those who have a certain sense of vision that when they try to look for you, you kind of just vanish from their sight. Did not seem to work. And give me a history check.
Yes, my greatest skill.
It's the mask.
Now, if he fails,
It's
Nope.
not professional.
It's average.
I think
proficient.
I think it's only on skills you're proficient with, right?
Yep, only is proficient.
Okay, and you're definitely not proficient with history. But with the 11, you do recall that in your clan's
Good at it.
day-to-day training life, they are Sheikah, or at least a branch of Sheikah. Some of them have definitely trained in the ways that can see the truth. And others find ways around it. There are skilled members in their troop, but not all of them were that skilled. So even a foot soldier like some of them were shouldn't have been able to locate you. As the two of you begin to dip into the shadows, as Raudak, you're essentially just kind of melded into the shadows during these moments. Essentially, I think I like to say I think Taiga's just like ever so slightly faster.
He is faster than me.
Yeah. There
It's
are
like a bonus action dash.
So if they can even detect, if they're even trying to notice us and they'll see us, they'll see the monster running after them, teleporting through shadows. They'll be like, he's that far away. And the tiger's going to be significantly closer than I am.
So as the two of you are rushing through, I would like both of you to give me either acrobatics or athletics check as you're both rushing through, trying to get closer to Dinara.
I have a weird thing. I'm going to roll like a 2 or something.
That'd be
But I have a plus 13. So
fast boy.
I still have a plus 13.
Same.
Raudak, there are like fruit stalls in the way. Some of them are lit up, and so you can't really like teleport through them sometimes. So you just knock that shit out of the way. Like you're just going through like the fucking like a tank through this small little narrow corridor.
First of all, it's not going to slow me down at this point.
Yeah. Taiga, you're going ahead and you're skipping on through different posts. You're swinging across. You're on the roofs. There is a moment during this during both of your charge as you start to get closer that they do start to. You can see some of them start to take notice, and then both of you start to hear a familiar metal click, like claws, just as you quickly glance to your left and your right, and you see these at first little dim blue lights start to kind of dimly light up the alleyways until you see and you see this
Guardian.
you see a guardian scout just and you start to see another one and you start to see dozens around. Is at this time as you guys are rushing and powering through, all of you start to hear a familiar voice. Hey, is this on? Oh man, I've been wanting to try this out for a while. Hey, to all residents of this, what's the name of this place? Couscous Oasis. My name is Meryl. I will be your doctor for this evening. I would like to try out an experiment to see how well all of you will fare in these dire moments. I think it will be quite fun. I've been working on this project for quite some time, and I really want to see where it goes. As this is going on, before we circle back to the other people, you see one of the Guardian Scouts just like look at you, and you just hear, "Oh, this is great, Taiga!" And you just hear throughout the whole fucking settlement, Taiga's name just explodes in this roar of enjoyment. I have someone that wants to speak with you. Fallon, as you see Samira run by, you start to see the dim lights of multiple scouts start to climb and essentially start to almost like a infestation of ants start to climb over the buildings and slowly make their way encompassing the city. And at this moment, Fallon, what do you do?
They're a bomb.
Just to clarify, these things are encompassing the entire city.
Yes, there's quite a bit of them.
All right.
They're not like
Or encompassing the whole city. Pick one.
Yeah, they're encompassing the whole city. There's about
There's a shitload of them. Got
make
it.
a perception check.
Relative. 15.
I wasn't sure who was looking, so I just rolled.
Fallon. Fallon, it's hard to get a solid beat of like the numbers. They're spread out. Maybe it's hard to gauge the distance between each one. There's probably
Are there multiple ones in one area, or is it just one in this area? Give it some time. Here's another one there. That's what I'm trying to gauge here?
there's about
Like
like
the
three.
positioning,
There's like 3 to 5 in a group, essentially.
and the groups are spread out
Throughout.
within like 100 feet,
Yes.
200 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Around it. Like I said, it's hard to gauge, but there are just like small little pockets of groups, and you can kind of see the lights uh, throughout like the various alleys and whatever rooftops you can see. And
Okay.
every so often, you'll see like two climb up upon a building, look at each other, one kind of run up and bump into the other, and then two get angry and start bumping into each other. They're they're starting to make their way and start looking around. You start to hear some of the sandstone buildings start to slowly but surely uh, break, as some of them are starting to like either break in for curiosity's sakes to see what's in there and start peering inside, but they're starting to make their way around.
All right, I'll call back. I did do something previously, but it was not something that we did at all, which is fine. I'm not too torn up about it. I'm gonna follow Samira's role here in a second, but I'm gonna call back to Zara. I'm gonna say, forget the rope, forget the rope, forget tying them up. We gotta go now. Come on, I followed Samira. We gotta get out of here. This is not exactly safe. Maybe you can lead me to where these people are being hostage. I don't know, but I gotta meet up with my friends.
The bill, the building is not too far from here. But we can't lead any of these things in there.
Okay. Shit. I have a couple ideas, but I don't think anything's gonna work. I Let me see what we can do about trying to make a distraction or something.
Okay.
And I'll start running down this way to see if I can find any of my friends.
Okay.
I'll call out like Lorath, and I know Samira is gone. She's not.
Yeah, she's rushing
Yeah.
off. You, the message starts to resound around you, and you see the Guardian Scouts start to kind of pour their way in. As we go to Lorath at this moment, hearing all this, and things are starting to take a different turn. Uh, at this moment, Lorath, you start to see the blue lights. You realize that Guardians are starting to make their way into the city. What do you do?
I look to the lady who just clocked the other guy on the head and go, "You're with the resistance, right?"
Yeah, they called for me.
Great. Help me pick this one up. Fuck that one. He's totally dead. Let's start booking it over there. Let's regroup. Come on. And I pick up this person that I have, and I'm just gonna start like hauling them towards this chick who's very clearly like at least 20 times my strength. Bitch is holding an anchor as a weapon. I got my head this big. Her arms are this big. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm bringing this to her. Like, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Right. Yeah. You ain't. You have a +1 strength. You ain't
Yeah.
scrawny, but it's still this guy's
In comparison,
this guy's twice your size and made of muscle. He's almost like the same size as Raudak, essentially.
Right.
If not, either a little taller or a little shorter. It's hard to tell without Raudak next to you.
Hands underneath armpits.
Yeah.
Spider-Man dragged backwards towards the strong lady.
She sees you. She goes, all right, and she like grabs him by the scruff and just like just carries him one arm over.
Perfect. Perfect. And I'm. Samir went to the right, correct?
Yeah.
Yep, eastward.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm booking it.
All right.
This is difficult.
You start booking it, and as you start booking it, you essentially will run into Fallon as you're running.
Move me wherever. This shit is awful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Fallon, as you begin to like call out, and
Hello, sir.
you see Lorath just start sprinting from out of the alley, and the two of you just see each other very instantly.
Lock eyes. Where'd everybody go?
The mayor went that way. Taiga and Rowdeck, I'll point behind me in the same general direction to the
I don't think
east.
you ever
They
saw
went
me.
that way. There was a girl that pulled me
Oh,
away
that's
and
in
told me
orders.
that they're basically holding people captive here, and I'll point back to her, and I'll be like, Zara, come on, we gotta go.
By the way, I'm not 100% passed. I will ask. I'll be like, "What was your name again?" Like as I'm like passing this chick off, just so I have her name.
Oh, the one with the yeah. It's Kara.
Kara. Great. Glad you all have A names. Kara. Fucking Casanova. Come with us.
Valley, you see this like about the same if not a little shorter than Samira's size Garrido like kind of walk up. You see that this blade master that she's carrying kind of like encompasses half her body, but she doesn't seem to have any problem just carrying him, and she just goes, oh, another vote. Well, let's get going before these things start. Leave the way.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Yeah.
Car with a C or car with a K, real quick.
Hey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna be running where Fallon pointed where Samira is.
Okay. The two of you start taking off. Kara's, even though she's not having much trouble like lifting this guy, she starts to fall a little behind. And as she's running, you see Zara like kind of she sprints at first, and then she kind of stops and kind of jogs in place next to Kara. And she goes, Kara, I didn't know you were in the settlement. And as you both start to slowly peel away, she goes, yeah, they called me for a meeting or something. And then you like kind of lose of this conversation as you start to peel away. Samira.
Takes a drink for speaking.
God damn. I'm so sorry for what's about to happen to you. Hope you die.
Samira,
Well, he's going for round two.
Oh no!
as you're sprinting, the sphere that has locked onto your heart,
Learn how the buildings make.
the fear that you felt once many years ago. Give me a perception check. Okay. You start to look around in this weird panic state that you're in. You hear the message being played out throughout the settlement. If you heard the voice before, this is the same person who tried to take Taiga's blood, and your attention splits. But something drags you forward, and you keep running. I will say all of you start to see this Very quickly.
Hearing Taiga's name doesn't pause me at all.
True.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
So like I said, come on, kicking my ass. Come on.
I'll let you choose.
Okay.
You feel that your mother is going to be lost forever. Or you can.
What?
You feel that your mother, this is what your insight was for. You feel that your mother is going to be taken away. That feeling, that empty feeling of losing family is growing ever bigger, and you don't know where, but something's happening. You can't locate it. You hear Taiga's name, and it kind of snaps you back into reality.
What? There goes gravity.
Exactly.
Right, Elsa?
No, here goes gravity. As you're trying to decide on these two things, everyone can hear this like almost the sounds of chainsaws grinding together over the settlement itself until it becomes this piercing roar. You see something, all of you see something fly overhead very quickly. And for a moment, you don't know what it is, but if someone can roll me a d4, I will say funsies. Let's do Luke and Charlene. Roll me a d4.
Each or just one in general?
Just one.
Here, Charlene's gonna roll on mine for speed purposes.
Okay. That works. That's 2d4s.
Well, you did your best.
There's a 1 and a 3. Take your pick. The 1 is first.
Do the one because it's first for Char,
Mm-hmm.
and then Luke.
Okay.
No, it was just one.
Raudak and Taiga. I guess it's appropriate because someone got excited to see you. Raudak and Taiga. As you're speeding through.
I'm not slowing down.
Okay, that's fine. As you're speeding through and you're getting closer to your target, you hear this roar that rockets through the city. And everyone sees this creature fly overhead. And as you're running, you hear Meryl through one of the scouts goes, Taiga, someone wants to talk to you. And as she says this large blue luminescent light flies overhead, and about 100 feet or so in front of you guys lands on the buildings as you're running across them. You see these multiple blue eyes, and you can hear the familiar as the guardian laser starts to lock onto its target, you see claws, a tail, these wings that are energized by this blue energy reminiscent of the Sheikah, as this construct of a dragon is perched between you and your target. And it's looking at you.
Dude, Zelda tech is more futuristic than Navora. I'm fucking saying it. Like, this shit's crazy. I gotta step my game up. God damn.
As the two of you are sprinting, you can see that, and Ralback, you know about your angry little boxes.
Yep.
You know that the
The angry mailboxes.
mm-hmm, you know both of you are quite familiar, as each one of these red lasers are locked onto you. What do you do?
Barrel forward.
Okay. What about you, Taiga?
I mean, there's things I'm barreling through, like these carts. Hopefully, it'll break line of sight at some point.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know the timings of these fuckers. I've dodged enough.
Yeah. Taiga is going to keep going forward and try to like sidestep and break off the laser. So mechanically still dashing, but action dodging.
Okay. So you said you're gonna step off. Are you two gonna be together, or are you gonna separate
I
at
think we're
all?
tracking differently. I'm kind of barreling down the middle like a psychopath.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
I have my quarry in sight, and as far as I can tell things, these guys are just a bunch of rogues. They got a double dash to escape my fucking pursuit, which means they can't keep double dashing forever because they'll get fucking exhausted.
Understood.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm an endurance hunter, and I just have a higher base speed than they do, and they're carrying person. So I will eventually catch up, and they can't do anything about it.
Got it.
Yeah. And what Taiga is gonna do it like is like if it's like the one main road, he's gonna like either get like on top of a building or like hit a side alley, so like he's still heading the same way but trying to like make it so like he's ducking behind a lamppost, some carts, a building, and just trying to break line of sight, but still straight.
Okay.
You said it was 100 feet in front of us?
Uh,
Wish I could probably make in one turn to it.
100 or so feet from you. Let's well, if you let's say it's like 150.
Okay.
Roughly.
Mhm.
Far enough for it. Because okay, I'm gonna need both of you as you're breaking off and separating. I need both of you to give me a dexterity check, because as you both like start Radak, you're charging through, you're barreling down, Taiga, you're going off and kind of splitting off. You're trying, both of you are essentially trying to split its attention. But this thing has multiple guardian eyes on it. And each one of those lasers is locked onto you. So I would need both of you to give me a dexterity saving throw, if you could, please.
Oh, saving throw. Let's go.
Much better. I'd say do I have advantage because I have the cloak on, but I have advantage anyway, so.
And do I get advantage because I'm technically dodging?
Yeah. I'll give you advantage if you're dodging. Where normally this would deal.
I have this thing, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully it just misses me.
Taiga, you actually failed.
Ooh.
That's I thought you would have succeeded.
If it's higher than a DC 20,
yeah. This one it is.
Advantage +9.
Yeah. So one moment.
I can never win on that save, just as a by the way.
Just as a by the way.
Lyra or fucking what's his name again? Lorath can. He can win that fight any day of the week.
If
Oh yeah,
someone
yeah.
can,
Lorath wins that fight. He just fucking puts up his little shield.
Yeah.
Oh no!
yeah, Mitch is like probably fucking
He's
thirsty.
he's
over here.
creaming his pants, you know.
Yeah. He's like, come on, get me in there with
I'm
the
just
shield.
running after Samira.
So, Raldak, you're not going to take damage from this, just so you're aware.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
High damage, but it's all or nothing.
well, in this particular case, since usually you would take half damage, but you're in the alleys and you're kind of using the buildings as covers. So I'm going to explain what happens in a moment. Taiga, as you're rushing and trying to dodge out of the way, and Raldak, you're barging through, and all of you kind of see this. Actually, everyone sees it. It's like a laser light show that's happening on top of this building, and this 100% gets all of your attention. Raldak, as you're running through, the laser cuts through, and you realize that this blue beam that you've seen before, shot by one of the stalkers, cuts through, and it seems sharper as you kind of duck underneath it, and it just annihilates a few of the buildings nearby. You can
Right
hear,
through the after image.
yeah, you can hear whoever resided in those buildings are screaming, and that scream is cut short very instantly as the buildings start crumbling down and smushing them. As you continue to barrel through and rush through, Taiga, I rolled really high. 52 points of force damage.
Yeah.
As you're running, and you can hear this I can't wait to get you too, and the laser just locks onto you and blasts you, and you rocket it off the building, slam against the wall, and just slow. It seems like you're when you hit the wall, you stick there for an eternity, but you eventually fall back down onto the streets below, unconscious.
And we don't know where he is.
You don't. I have a question. The psychic link,
Yep.
does
I'm
it
checking
break
that.
when you go unconscious?
It should.
I would imagine.
I would assume it does. I'll let you know if it doesn't, but I assume it does.
Are you watching hands?
Is that Lhasa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she being a bitch?
No.
Night.
It doesn't say it doesn't.
Really? Hilarious.
Yeah.
The class seems so bugged.
What is it called again? Just so I can read it on my side.
Psychic Whisper. Sorry, I should have hit it
Okay,
here.
got it. Yeah.
So I don't think it technically breaks, but it doesn't work because I'm unconscious,
Right.
and no one.
Oh my god, it doesn't break.
Yeah, and
It's so funny.
and no one can use it as a relay because I have to be the one to relay everything.
Okay.
Mhm.
If I manage to wake up in the next 2 hours, it'll be there.
How about this, Taiga?
Yes.
Give me. What do I want? Give me a survival check. Okay. DC was 20. Taiga, and everyone around. As Taiga, as you are rocketed by this laser and it strikes you and you hit the wall, all of you can feel for the briefest of moments, you even see like a flash of that trauma that was just endured by this fucking child. That brief moment, you can feel the flash, and that psychic link between all of you resonates, and your head spins and tilts and cringes to the pain ever so slightly as you realize that the one who made the connection originally has now fallen. I will ask.
Question.
Yes.
Do we, based off of that, is it kind of like a radial effect? So like it's centered at one point, ergo we get a directional sense of where that message came from?
I would let you know that as soon as you saw that dragon shoot a laser, you felt it,
Okay, there we go.
and
There we go.
you can taste it. You tasted
Yeah.
it through the mental shaking that radiated through Taiga. Taiga, I'm gonna roll something really quickly. As before I go to anyone else. Oh my god. Taiga.
Mystery.
No. Well, it's a mystery. You know what? I'll keep it a mystery for now. I'll show you what it is
Oh,
later.
yes.
I'll show you
Yes,
what it is
mystery
later.
rolls.
For those who have been left out of this loop right now, Fallon, Lorath, Samira, you're still separated from everyone else. But I will ask the three of you, and then I'll ask Raldak as he's rushing through afterwards. I will ask the three of you after feeling that, and it's like a fucking beacon. This thing, because it stands on the buildings and it illuminates itself like the Eiffel Tower at night. What do you do?
I would look to the two Gerudo, shout back, "Get to the ship! We'll see you soon!" And I am going to full movement, action, and bonus action. I'm going on top of the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use what is this? 3, 6, 9, or 3, 6, 120. 180 feet of movement. I'm fucking gone. Or no, 120 feet of movement. I'm fucking gone. No, I said that right. 3, 6. Yeah. Yeah, 180, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 180 feet of movement. I am not only on top of the nearest building, I am literally straight line, pure efficiency, running exactly where I thought Taiga fell.
Okay. You go ahead and you do so. Fallon.
I'm gonna pee.
Wait, never mind. Because he said go back to the ship, I look back at the two Gerudo who have no idea where that ship is. By the way,
They
so
look confused. They look at each other.
I don't have the energy to fight. This is not something I can do. So I'm gonna grab the sending stone, or the messaging stone. I'm going to to send out to the crew, basically, just the white whales, any white whale that has one. I'll get these Gerudo onto the ship and prepare, and then I'll be back after that. I mean, that's the best I got right now, unless I just run straight in. But actually, no, I know where it is. I could tell them where it is. I think Kara can get there by herself. I'll take a time to describe where the ship was taken,
Okay.
and then I'll join and start sprinting down after Samira.
Okay. Just so you're aware, it took you guys about an hour after you got off the ship to get here because they didn't want to bring the ship in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took a
Well,
dinghy in.
Yeah.
I'll tell them where the sand skiff was with the chestnut,
Mhm.
and I'll psychically tell Chestnut to take them to the to the ships.
Make
The ship was
a
moving.
persuasion check.
Persuasion. There you go.
No.
Fuck me, dude. All these 20s getting glossed over.
Don't.
Kara kind of looks at you with the blade master like she's holding up. She goes, "There's no way I'm leaving anyone here to those things.
Or
We'll take care of any of the stragglers. You do what needs to be done."
Be careful. We'll meet up back here if we can.
And you go ahead and you rush off. Samira,
Yes.
The tiniest bit more stalling.
what are you going to do? You shut up.
Did the
Latona.
explosion look in the same direction as where, like, does Samir even know where Sonara is being taken, or is it just all based on gut feeling?
It's something's pulling you.
Is it in the same direction as the explosion?
Make a perception check.
my brain is broken.
Can we roll above a 10 tonight?
Tiger can.
It might be in that general area.
If there is an inkling that they're in the same area, she's going to head that direction.
Okay.
Like, if both of them are in the same area.
Okay. You start sprinting off, leaping across the roofs. There is a moment where you feel like you're being pushed by someone to move faster, and your feet take you off. The arm starts to radiate
It's
as
going to allow me 2 places at once.
as it as it starts to
So
resonate with your
basically,
your focus, your
before
fears,
do the opposite of
and for a brief moment
X.
you start to feel the world slow down around you.
Very two directions.
Make a
I'm trying. Oh,
make a make a wisdom check.
No big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
No,
Big money, no
not
whammies.
not a saving throw, but a check.
20.
Okay, perfect. All right. You start to look around you.
It's the boy.
It's the boy.
I'm sneaking it. I didn't want to interrupt.
Chris!
God, do I have to? Why? Look,
God bless.
We love you.
You disappear
it.
for 2 sessions. And I'm like, how am I gonna kill him when he does return?
I like my suggestion the best.
Put
And-
me in a box. It's where I belong.
Yeah.
No, you need to
Chris,
become the
look
box.
who's
You're made of
here.
wood.
It's a Luke and a Charlene. Aren't they great?
Oh my God, Lucas, there, amazing.
I know. Wait, now, one more.
Fuck Samira.
This is an Abby.
Hi.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's female
Luke
Luke.
looks so different.
Yeah, Luke looks way different now. I know, right?
I guess
I'm
we're
sorry,
gonna get
interrupt.
to Pee Wee later if you want to do any. If you're hopping in.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to keep on happy.
If you're
Yes,
hopping, if you're
fucking
hopping in,
bastard.
Chris, we'll do something with Pee Wee in a bit. How about that?
Oh, Pee-wee, I need that Healy juice. You need to give me some Healy juice.
Ooh, you know what, George? I think I'm really
my
busy.
God,
I gotta
shit.
go. I don't want
I
to.
understand. Bye, Chris.
I'm
Holy shit, is that you?
I'm so sorry.
Um,
You don't want to have a
do
smoke
me a
sesh
favor,
with your
Chris,
best friend.
when you hop on, go ahead and level up Pee Wee.
Charlene.
Oh, you came before
Okay,
that
I'll
one,
do that
right?
while y'all do your things.
Mhm. So,
Ooh, level up
Samira,
for Pee Wee's really cool.
as you're rushing through the rooftops, look at her. What's she doing?
Crying, probably.
She's probably crying.
Oh, she had alcohol breath.
Of course. Samira, as you're rushing through the rooftops and then down into the alleys and sprinting off, there's a moment of time where you see that the Guardian I was about to say stalkers. They're not stalkers, they're scouts. You see that the Guardian scouts slowly are moving as they're moving across the buildings. And unfortunately 14 wasn't high enough, but there is that brief moment where as you're rushing by you kind of take awareness of it, and as you do and kind of lose that focus, they start returning back to normal movement, but you felt yourself kind of speed off ahead a little bit. With that, we'll go back to Taiga. Taiga, give me a perception check while unconscious. So it was disadvantage.
All right, unconscious perception check.
Yep, disadvantage if you could, please.
What does that even mean?
Unconscious
I know.
perception check.
I'm guessing it's like when you're laying on the ground and your eye maybe opens up again before it closes.
Damn, that's still
It's when you
pretty
wake
good.
up hungover and you don't want to be up.
Okay.
Am I failing?
I'll let you know what happens in a moment. As I'm about to reveal what that role was. As Taiga, your eyes kind of flutter open and close, and you're in between this state of consciousness and unconsciousness. You essentially have a concussion. As the brief moments where your eyes are open, you see just nothing but fuzz, but you recognize this blue light that seems to be climbing down the building and making its way towards you. And as your eyes like flutter open from time to time, you realize that even though it's slowly like climbing down and making its way towards you, you're moving. But your legs aren't moving. And you feel that you're slightly lifted off the ground as I revealed what I rolled earlier. Lhasa made a
Oh my God.
Lhasa made a medicine check to stabilize
Oh,
you.
thank
Let's
God.
go.
And she She has you by the scruff, and she is dragging you across the ground, trying to get you away. And you can hear her go, and like trying to like get you the fuck out of here. There is a moment where she tries to teleport, and as soon as she realizes she can't do it with you, she stops and continues to drag you. You're stabilized. You are in between consciousness. There are, with everyone, there are moments where you can feel that signal, just like someone turning on and off a light switch, just kind of reconnecting and turn off. Yeah, it's very sporadic. As we kind of go back to Raudak, as you are charging, just dodge through, and you kind of you pause for a moment to kind of like take in what just happened.
The
As
link's like flickering, but it's still there. It's like he's alive.
yeah, um,
All I need to know.
yeah. You see the dragon, this guardian dragon, start climbing off the building and like
Stop
dipping.
caring about me.
Yeah, dipping
It
into the
found its
alley.
prey.
Uh, what do you do at this moment?
Could I throw something as a bonus action and keep sprinting off?
I would. I'll. I'll make it an action, but I'll let you sprint as well.
I
Can
don't want to do it
You can throw. I'll say yes. Just whatever you want to throw, you can throw it and continue sprinting off if you want.
because I really wanted to keep it for Lorath for a lot of reasons.
Uh huh. You ain't doing.
But it could also
Baldur's
fuck
Gate.
up a dragon.
You ain't doing Baldur's Gate and like just fucking tossing a fucking healing potion and hope it lands near.
I know what you're about to do. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know about it yet.
Okay, what are you
But
gonna do?
God help you if I did.
What are you gonna do?
Oh man.
I'll let you
I
toss
hope
it.
it fucks up. This is a last, like, I'm gonna give you one help before I'm off doing my own thing again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll toss this back at it.
Oh, okay.
Get back!
It's like I want to keep it so badly.
Just make a straight attack roll, and you have to beat its DC.
Oh, you're such a good girl.
Is that your strength modifier?
I feel like plus
That's
3 is kind
just
of low.
dex. That's just raw dex and nothing else.
You put in your proficiency bonus, which should be like 3 now,
This
right?
was tossed into my inventory. I didn't do anything to it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Taking dex, it's taking blah 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 blah.
And if you want to give me proficiency in strength, it's a significantly bigger number.
You have Tavern Brawler, right? Or
No, I
just the
don't.
grappling? Nah, we'll just say it'll just use your strength modifier for this.
And if nothing else, I'm just trying to hit it near the thing, and it'll get caught in the radius.
Right.
So it should be a 17 then.
If it's
It's
a
mostly
strength
just-
throwing weapon, he has proficiency in all of them, but I'm aware that this is an improvised.
That's
I mean, it is a
true.
bomb.
Well, normally you can only
It's a ball.
normally you can only throw this 20 feet.
I mean, it's basically walking past me.
No, it's so let's say you're on the right hand side, it's going down and dipping into the left hand side. Sorry, but
Well, I was running in a straight line pretty much at it. It's like, oh, I'm gonna walk past you. Like, neat, bye.
right.
For the brief moment we're passing it the closest.
Roll. I'm gonna say it's like about 100 feet away. If you can roll a D100,
Wouldn't throw it that far at
Right.
all.
Okay.
If it's 100 feet, I'm not throwing it. I can't throw that far. I know
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I thought I was pretty close to it. It was just ignoring me. That's why I was like, oh, cool. It's coming down. Neat. Toss.
No,
Go.
it shot from a distance. Like I said, it was like 150 feet away as you were kind of like rushing through.
Yeah, I'm moving about 100 feet around.
Yeah.
I'm really fast.
But in this situation, I would say if you want to roll a D100, and if you roll, I will say
It's that far away. I'm not throwing the bomb if it's
Right.
that fucking far away.
If you roll 60%, I'll let you have it. So if you roll like
Again, if it's not that far, if it's
okay,
that
okay,
far, I'm not throwing the damn thing.
okay.
I thought I was
Sounds like
going
a
like, oh, you
feedback.
know, like, oh yeah, I'm within like I run by because it's crawling by. Like, okay, cool, bomb, keep
All right,
going.
you got it. So
Then it's
you
just full
stop,
sprint with teleporting.
and you're about to toss it, and you gauge the distance, and you go, I don't think I can make it. And so if you don't toss it, what are you gonna do? Just keep running?
Hard sprint and
Make
teleport.
a you're gonna start catching up. Make another athletics checks for me if you could, please.
I'm about to start raging after them too.
By all means, do what you need to do.
That was
Ooh,
so close to a
27.
20. They were about to die.
You start sprinting off, and
You hungry?
there are moments where you, as you see them, I'm gonna say, because we're gonna start entering this unique situation here in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I will
I'm looking for the
say,
one that has Denara.
I will
They're
say,
going to be the slowest.
I will say a couple more successes like that, and you should be able to catch up. We're gonna go ahead and if Pee Wee, if you're all set,
Motherfucker!
we'll do something for about 5 to 10 minutes. Get everyone a little breather, get a drink, as we're gonna kind of do this thing.
I think anything dealing with Pee Wee needs a drink, honestly.
Yeah. Pee Wee. Hold on, I'm actually getting
The DMs are blowing up.
Pee Wee. You are in this settlement. You don't know how you got here. You don't know why you're here. Someone seemed to have carried you off into this location.
I was kidnapped! No!
With that thought, you start wandering around. You're an important figure. Obviously, someone kidnapped you to, you know, either hold you for
I'm gonna
ransom.
get down!
And you start panicking. You start running. You run through the city, screaming, panicking. Make a survival check for me.
That's actually pretty solid.
Wow, Pee Wee, you know how
I'm
to survive.
shocked.
Holy shit.
It's like his cleric skills depend on his wisdom. As you're freaking out, and it's funny, you start seeing these guys in red wearing these funny looking masks. And you've seen them before in that cave. And the last time they tried to touch you, it wasn't so great. So
Things exploded.
Bad touch! Bad touch!
bad touch indeed. You start skittering and running between. They know you're the fucking Pope. They know that you love Hylia, and these Dark Lord loving bastards, they're out for you.
These fucking heretics! I knew it! Camilla, help me!
That's all I scream.
You
Or Hylia! You're basically the same.
you start screaming Camilla's name, and you hear someone from like behind a bunch of crates and boxes. There's like tarps over it. There's like you see this potted plant with a little like palm tree sticking out, and you see some coconuts hanging out of it, and then you realize it's not a palm tree at all, and you hear someone go, hey buddy, come here,
Oh,
get back here, hurry.
yes! Oh, yeah.
Just like shuffle over to him.
You get over, he like grabs you, pulls you down, like, and now you see it's this Deku business scrub, and he's like looking behind the boxes. He has this tall like head, kind of like how Executor has that long fucking tall palm tree
Yeah.
type of situation, and he's hiding behind the boxes. Make a perception check. Okay.
Oh my
Pee-wee,
goodness.
Dude, these
He's
money
just landing
whether,
these.
whether you care or not, you see that his fucking palm tree is like 6 feet tall above the crates. He sticks out, but he seems fine. And he's like, he stands up a little bit to look around. And he goes, "Hey, us decos have to stick together. What's going on, brother? What brings you here?"
I was kidnapped, and now I'm very lost,
Ah,
and I don't know where my friends are. They probably abandoned me, the bastards.
Ah, tough time, brother. Tough time. Well, I'll be here for you. What's your name?
Pee-wee.
Pee-wee. I heard you calling out Camilla's name. My name is Coca.
Aaron, through these waters,
Oh, hello, Coca. Do you know Camilla? She's great, isn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, she wants my stuff, but I ain't selling out. I don't sell out. She always wants my shit. Well, Pee-wee, I know this brothel, you know? Have you ever been to a brothel, Pee-wee?
No. What's that?
What's that? Well, we're in the land of the Gerudo, and between you and me, they show a little more skin in that brothel than what you're used to. You know what I'm talking about? If you think Camilla's great, those Gerudo chicks, they're something else.
It's good, but like
ignore
ignore the leftover Pop-Tart crumbles I found.
Yeah, I guess. I guess. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
I was waiting for it. I was
Hey,
like, I don't know.
I can lead you there. I can bring you there, but you gotta promise me
I feel
something.
like I want food, but I'm just a little traumatized from the pizza. I got
Yeah,
sick.
sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
Hey,
Like, I'm
hey, come here. Come here. How much rupees you got?
Oh, I've got 740. I have no reason not to trust you or tell you this.
Okay, so there's a minute's fee. Yeah, you have to pay to get in there. Even in these dark times, it's skyrocketed. Um, 750. It's like 760. I can cover the costs for whatever you don't have, but I have to pay too. My minute's fee is like 950. It goes up every time we're out here. It's probably like 1,050 right now. So
I know a guy that's loaded. I have an idea.
you, what? Yeah. What type of guy?
Oh, he's one of those disgusting Hylians. I feel like he's looking at my soul right now.
Disgusting Hylians. Yeah. Well, is this guy gullible? I mean, faithful?
Oh, he's dumb as hell.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Hey, brother, how loaded is he?
Dude, he runs a guild. Like, he says it's like a democracy
No
or
more
whatever the
need to
fuck
be
that word
said.
is.
Let's go find this guy. Just fucking don't let them see us. Don't let them see us.
No. I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Hello? Laura? Fallon? Either of you, please. I forgot I have this thing.
Why is it both of us? Why can't it just be him?
Lorath?
Am I even in range? I'm excited to ask because here's the thing. If he's asking that while an explosion is happening, a giant dragon is flying around, and a fucking beam of light is going on, let me tell you, this guy's got bigger fucking...
This is shortly prior to
okay.
before that starts to happen. I would say this probably.
Oh, hey man. Yeah, we're
very. Well,
we're about to go swimming right now. Where are you at, dude?
I'm gonna go to a brothel and need money.
One more time?
I'm going to a brothel with my homie and need money. He's really cool.
Awesome, man. That's sick. Hey, come to the center of the town. And
yo,
You'll-
Coconut, is the center of town near the brothel?
Yeah, actually, it's pretty damn close. They don't.
You said his name
they
was
don't hide.
Coconut?
I'm not talking to you, Laura. Give me a second.
No, yeah, you're good,
He's
you're
fucking
good.
rude, isn't he? Hey, we two have to speak together, man. What a rude fucking guy.
I know he's a real fuck. That guy can't even make potions to save his life. He needs me to hold his hand.
Oh my god.
True.
Realize the speaker, right?
Shut up, Laura. I'm not talking to you.
Hey,
I
how
know how he's
quick can y'all get here? Like maybe 8 minutes, one could say.
Coconut, is that like 8 minutes?
It takes some time. If we make our way there, it won't
I want something, but I don't know if I want
5-10 minutes if we're careful.
We're on a time crunch. So don't come quicker than 5, but don't come later than 10. Let's call it an even 8. All right, sound good?
Best I can do is maybe 9.
All right, sounds great. A brisk walk.
All right, buddy. If we do this right, we'd be seeing some skin tonight. Pass you on the shoulder.
Yeah, let's do this.
You scream that, and as you scream that, you hear, "What's that noise over there?" And you hear him go, "You fucking idiot! Run!" And he starts shoving you off. And the two of you start sprinting. You start running down the alleys. As he starts pushing you forward, like you see, do me a favor, roll d20.
It's very difficult.
Oh my god, that was almost the one.
So you're running, and as you're running, he's right behind you, and he goes, "You son of a bitch! Slow down!" And as he's like screaming, "Slow down!" His tall ass palm tree head hits this rope that's
Oh,
used
no.
for drying laundry, and this just like fucking like 8 foot up in the air. But his head is so fucking tall, he just clips it, and he falls backwards, and just tea over kettle just falls back right on his ass. One of his coconuts fall down and like falls towards you. And as this happens, you see this blue robot that you've seen a couple times before, like just come out of the alley and just grab his face, and he's like, and he starts getting dragged away into the alley.
Oh my god, what is happening?
What do you do, Pee Wee? Do you stay or go?
Oh, it's fucked up. I can't let Coconut get taken. I'm a friend of the Deku's. I gotta save him.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Oh no.
What can I do?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I forgot to say
This is
this as the
terrifying.
coconut fell.
Why are my rolls getting worse?
10. Perfect. Above 10.
You don't see him.
When the coconut falls, you see it crack open, and inside of it is the Deku deed.
Oh,
Oh my
my
God.
god.
my man.
Sucks to suck, loser! I fucking grab and run!
You see him get dragged off.
I had to look at my alignment for a second there, like, can I get away with this? Like,
You grab a deed, you grab the deed, and you start sprinting off. Add another deed to your deed
the
list.
deed collection.
As you
Oh my
begin to
goodness.
run off into the distance, explosion starts to happen. Multiple little scouts. You hear, for some reason, the whole settlement call out Taiga's name in excitement. You see some large explosions happening. Give me a give me a general Give me an insight check.
Give me a hiya!
Give me a hawk.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh my heavens!
Come on, George. Come on, George.
Come on, George.
Come on, George. Can I get a hiya?
The slow look up into the sky was what got me.
It's the looking up at grandma like this, like the fucking floor above it that really gets me.
Abuela.
Abuela! Hiya!
Pee Wee, as you are kind of getting in this whiplash of things kind of surrounding you, and your guts telling you that bad news is coming, most likely for you, you go ahead and you run around the corner and you trip over something. And as you look, you see Taiga being dragged across the ground, and you look up and you see this like mechanical dragon just like coming towards you guys, and Taiga's unconscious. As he's being dragged across the ground by by Lhasa, the wolf that he took.
Oh, I, fuck coconut. I gotta save Taiga. Haku! I'm gonna spit in this dragon's face.
Oh, shit!
Oh my god!
I guess it's conscious.
Oh shit!
Why are you like this?
We're going
I'm hitting
to
the dragon in the
initiative.
face. It's okay.
Um,
I gotta save him.
hold on, I gotta roll for the dragon really quickly. Is a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. I'm just trying to blind it so I can grab Taiga and get him free.
It succeeded.
Oh.
So you see, as you spick this Deku nut and it explodes, how much damage does it do? On a success, half damage for radiant. It has resistance against radiant. Roll the damage for me.
And this cut in half. That's a lot of ones.
5 to 2 points of damage. Okay. There we go. It is at this point we're gonna roll for initiative as all of you are now starting to kind of converge if you're heading towards this dragon. And I believe all of you were. I will say, well, why don't we go into the other map? And we're gonna decide where you guys are at. That being once we figure out where Taiga's gonna be as well.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Pee Wee. There you go. We'll say you're near Taiga. Lhasa. Is dragging Taiga. And let's do Lorath.
I'm going the opposite direction of the fight.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm actually gonna do something. Samira. Actually, you two will probably be like that. And Fallon. Do me a favor. Give me another athletics check, rather.
By the way, if I'm ever getting close enough that like I think I could catch them within a few seconds, I'm gonna start raging too.
Okay, you got it.
Just so you're aware, I'm gonna start using rage leaps, just running them the fuck down.
I'm actually gonna do something about this situation. I think I might delete. No, I'm gonna make
Just roll straight or roll advantage.
Straight.
It's only getting higher. Oh no.
Let me see here.
Are they making their checks to keep sprinting away from me, or are they fucking failing?
What'd you roll? A fucking 19? My God, you're
I rolled
fast.
32 total.
All right. You're catching up, my guy.
Which direction is Denara?
Make a perception check.
If I'd guess, it's still just hard east.
It's hard to tell.
Suck
You're.
it.
Let me see something. You don't even see this fucking thing. Like, I'm taking down these walls. I want this whole fucking field to be seen. I'm taking down these walls.
Thank you, Trump.
Oh God.
I'm not building the walls.
Actually, I'm not going to take down these walls, but I will allow sight.
What
through
the
it.
fuck is going on?
All right, build a wall around the Gerudos. Is all I'm saying.
Oh fuck!
That's a cool map. We couldn't see most of it.
There we go. That
Hmm.
gives me a little bit of.
Do I not have that pole anymore? Is what you're saying?
You can roll an insight check if you want. There we go. Things are a little more visible for you guys like that.
I'm just going down there.
I'm just deleting the walls completely. Fuck it. I want you guys to be able to see the whole map. There we go.
Delete layer wall.
I think you should.
Ooh, this map's pretty.
Now hold on. Oh no, Lorath went ahead of me. That's right. Shit.
Oh yeah,
Fuck.
you two will be
That is.
a little. Well, I would like you guys to actually place your tokens where you will be in basically the left and the bottom half.
I'm just
Okay. We were
going
following
up.
Samira.
like the closer I can get to the dragon, that'd be better. But I was on rooftops,
Yep.
so I'll go like here, just because
Yeah, if you
I
guys
was
want
following
to be on
Samira, so-
rooftop, you can be on rooftop. Okay.
I mean, it just canonically that's where I was, so
No, I'm letting you guys be on rooftops if you want to be on rooftops. Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm on the rooftop. Fuck them. I'm there.
All right.
George, I do want to do one thing before we kick everything off here.
Mhm.
I would really like it if I had a little bit of this.
Go ahead. Whatever helps you.
Thank you, sir.
Add your level.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, sure. Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, hey, the dragon was low.
He rolled really low. I'm surprised.
You know that +2.
Actually, I also want everyone in this vicinity to roll a insight check as well. As I use.
I rolled a 21 for insight.
You rolled 12 for the insight.
21.
21. You can
For that
feel.
insight check earlier.
You can feel the pull towards the east. You see these. There's lots of blue lights throughout the city, but towards the direction the east, you can see these like little blips, almost like little tiny LED lights that sort of appear. Your perception. You see multiple figures moving across rooftops, and every time they slow down. But that's about all you can see. I'll be back.
Man, I rolled it. It'll be out one day.
Oh, you got a 12 total.
Neat. Another one might be coming.
Yeah.
No
I
insight.
guarantee we both rolled 5.
I rolled it.
I'm so
Very different vibes.
My insight is
Oh, damn.
Hi.
22.
Oh, I see my.
Gone.
I think there's too many lights going on for a computer to handle.
Taiga, I forgot. You don't need
Yeah.
insight for this, Taiga, because you'll be well aware of this.
There's a dragon.
It's not just that. This thing that stands before you. You faced a guardian scout, stalker before. Sorry, a guardian stalker when you were at Ash City, and you know its destructive force. This thing is on another level. It towers over these built, sandstone buildings, about 30 feet tall. It is a gargantuan creature. There is this sense
Burner.
of understanding that if you fight this, you won't win. Roll for Lhasa. A 2. Sorry, Lhasa. Oh wait, no, she'll go before Taiga. Taiga's 14.
So double checking, you said if we fight the dragon, we're totally gonna lose.
You feel that in your very core. But I've been wrong before. But I'll let you
I'm
go.
not in any fighting shape, to be clear with you.
Oh, I need to do an insight. My brain like hard broke. Winnable. That's funny. Never mind.
Pee-wee, you kind of look back at Taiga. You see that
Every Deku for himself is what I'm hearing.
part of the clothing and that's not magical on Taiga, which I think almost everything on Taiga is magical for his clothing, essentially. But you see this his magical clothing. Taiga, what color is your fucking vest at now?
My vest. Let's see.
Not
Let's
looking.
see. Where is my vest? My vest. Can't just say refer to the table and then not list the table. All right. It is currently it's white.
White? Oh.
It's white.
Okay. So this now white vest of Taiga, you see this dark black hole, like about the size of a cannonball, that seemed to had struck him from this guardian beam, essentially. It is the thing that has knocked him out. Damn, Samir, you're going first, huh? But with that, know that this thing is not as it's close to a Gleok.
A single Gleok or a king Gleok?
Not a king Gleok. That was different. This thing is kind of gives that presence, though. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I heard it again.
I should probably just mute in the Chrome.
No, that's fine. Samira.
I'm just gonna use this.
She falls off the building.
Yeah, I completely fall off the roof. So seeing the dragon, and Tyga's conscious, right?
He's
I'm-
in and
I'm
out.
st-
Yeah, he's stabilized, but he's like,
But Pee-wee's there.
yeah, he is there.
I mean, I'm as useful as the plant.
As Pee-wee is, yeah.
He's there.
I really don't want to leave it to anybody, but Samira's gonna just shout to Fallon down there, and hopefully Pee-wee hears. If you can't run as fast as Raudak and I, get back to the ship. And she's gonna start making her way towards where she thinks that pull towards Denara is.
Okay.
I'm going to use a. Let's see here. I should have a key point to be able to step of the wind.
You did drink your sippy sip the last session.
Mm-hmm. And she has. Oh, I gotta remember how many feet of movement.
You have
50.
currently 50 feet. If you step in the wind, it'll give you 100. And if you action dash, it'll give you 150.
Yeah. So we're basically just gonna move
You're off
east.
the train at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. In one fell turn, as Samira like looks at all of you, and says this, she sprints off. All right, Samira, I'm gonna put you over here. And where's Raudak for at least you can
Really
see-
far away.
I know
I
you're
got
far away.
Map. I can see the map.
I
I don't know why I can see the map.
Oh, that's fine then.
I think I have a token like in the middle somewhere. I don't know why.
No, mysteries. Whatever mysteries. Whatever. I'll keep you here, Samira. I'll make you invisible before you can see the map. Where's that invisible button? EH marked invisible. There it is. And that'll be the end of your turn. Taiga.
Yeah.
You can move Lhasa somewhere.
All right. Yeah, there we go.
I'm actually
There we
gonna remove Lhasa from the initiative. That way it'll probably be easier for you.
Yeah.
Remove combatant. There we go. That way you can probably move both tokens easily.
I don't, because this is technically Charlene. Charlene does not have loss of permissions.
Oh, well, shit. One moment. See, we never took account to
No.
loss of permission. She is now the proud owner of Lhasa.
All right. Yeah. Also can't see shit.
Yeah, that's how it works sometimes. There you go.
Yep. All right. Well, they're going that way.
Pee-wee, you just see Lhasa like dragging Taiga away, trying to get the fuck out of this battlefield.
See, can I? Aha. She has 50 feet of movement,
Oh yeah,
but dragging.
yeah,
So
half movement.
25. I don't want to get too far from Pee-wee, but
He has like
yeah.
No, I've got this.
All right.
I'll
Dash.
be a box in a little bit, but it'll be fine.
Dash and pull.
Yep. Though, just because of how it is, I think she would be like, no, come on. Come on. Come on. Just you. Yes. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Dragging around the corner.
gonna use a legendary action.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're gonna use a legendary action. You hear from there's these. You can hear Meryl's voice come from here, and you hear the sound of like some her like slapping something, and she goes, "Come on, come on, say something!" And you hear someone on the other side go, "What the? What do you want from me?" And you all recognize this to be Meryl, not Meryl's,
Mabel.
Mabel's voice. Too many M names. You recognize it to be Mabel's voice, and you can hear her like kind of strain against it. She's like, "I want him to hear you before I take him. It'll be great. Cry out his name," and you hear like straining. Uh, the Guardian Dragon's gonna use his legendary action to move. It's gonna fucking. It's gonna go. It's gonna climb up onto the building, right up here. You see it, Pee Wee. You see this dragon start crawling up, and you see the eyes are ever shifting and shaping and trying keep one of them is always locked on Taiga. The other ones seem to be searching for others.
Yeah.
With that, Fallon.
Do I see Fallon?
Hello.
Do you see Fallon? I think everyone sees Fallon.
Everyone always sees Fallon.
Everyone sees Fallon.
He's so handsome.
I am handsome. I'll get here if I can, and then he's now within 60 feet, so I am going to I'm gonna start doing my little thing that I always do. I'm putting my template down.
Okay. Technically, he climbed up on the building, but we're just gonna let this slide
Oh,
and
okay.
let you do
I
it.
just wanted to create
Yeah.
space for him to be slowed. That's it.
No, I understand. Go ahead and create
Yeah.
the template. I'm just gonna let it be what
Oh.
it is.
Hold on then. You gotta redo the template. There we go.
Oh shit, Pee Wee's in it now.
I just want the luminous stones surrounding the dragon at all angles. Try to angle it in like it's like it's really holding onto its feet or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Something neat.
You go ahead and as you see it start to go ahead and crawl on top of the buildings. All of you see these stones start to appear underneath, and it kind of throws it off balance ever so slightly. I gotta check some of its features really quickly. Okay, and
All right, I will try to hide behind this for the time being and try and get out of line of sight. That's all I got.
You go ahead and you quickly, like, as soon as you do it, you duck behind some of the
The
baskets
barrels
and
and shit, yeah.
weaves.
Let's see. Go ahead.
As you go ahead and you duck behind. Are you going to do anything else for your bonus action or anything else?
We'll do this just in case some of the scouts come up behind us and start doing shit.
They are looking around. They are enclosing. So you figured that if you
I got told to go back to the ship, so I'm kind of
okay.
I'm in a precarious situation.
You got it. With that, at the end of your turn, I think you're all within range now. But at the end of your turn, except for Samira, but you three are in.
Oh, no.
Legendary action. It's gonna do something called the Guardian Pulse. You see the eyes on the dragon shift and churn, and you hear and see this red laser beam start to, and everyone within its range, you each now have a red laser that is tracking you constantly. It is not doing anything yet, but it is tracking you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, everyone. And that's gonna end its legendary action. Lorath.
Did you say that all of the beams are tracking everyone, or there's just one beam on one person? I missed that.
All of you within its range. So Lorath, Fallon, Pee-wee, Taiga, and Lhasa.
Can you fucking not?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that changes my idea a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, God, that's fucking obnoxious. I will.
It's just Chris going, "You're gonna fucking die! You're gonna fucking die!"
Sending him inappropriate gifs. It's actually not me messaging him.
Here's my dick
Alright.
in the wind.
It was me.
Alright, George. I'll do this. I'll hop on down here.
Mm-hmm.
Right like so. Or like, you know what?
Fallon,
Like, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm in between, you know, I'm body blocking
Both lasers.
the laser. And I'm smiling real big. Just like
hey.
Okay.
Oh no.
this is a targeted ability, and this is the great line maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
It sure is.
Press your button, bitch. But yeah, I'm gonna body block, or do I want to? I'm gonna do this because I'm going to assume that this is gonna be Dex and that Taiga's gonna be fine, and I'd rather try to help Fallon with a Dex.
Oh,
So that's my thought process. I'm sticking to it.
okay.
And I mean, I think I already second winded. Otherwise, that's all I'm gonna do.
That's it. You're just gonna stand there. Nothing else. No.
I mean, I'm readying my shield. You know, I'll take the dodge action.
Ooh.
Okay.
I know a big rarity for Lorath.
Mm-hmm. All right. Pee-wee. Before it's your turn, legendary action.
Oh.
We are going to do a turret attack. As you see, and you're all locked on. Yep. You see these turrets appear on each of its limbs, like it's any of the joints kind of roll open, and you see these turrets just appear, and they go. For all of you targeted, it's gonna be rolls against all of you to see who it hits, and then it damages. So, and since you're taking the dodge action there, Lorath, it's just gonna be disadvantage on that one.
And I'm body blocking for Fallon, correct?
I would say
You body block Fallon, you dodge out of the way for the bullets to hit Fallon.
I'm using my team to block them. Don't not dodge, and you know what I'm saying. Come on. Shoot their shit.
Let me see something. Give. It's
I'm
hard.
ready to reflect the bullets.
Well, this ain't a magic attack, so you're shit out of luck.
Is it a ranged spell attack?
It's a range attack.
Oh. I'll take the
Tried,
shot.
you know, you put your best effort forward. You really did. I appreciate it, brother. Like I'm not gonna. I don't know what else to tell you. Honestly.
I'll body block. I'm still body blocking.
Yeah.
You know what?
It
I will
glows.
say
Not
whatever.
magic. It's just one
I
cock,
would
and you're like, no, dodge.
Have you deflect missile this one?
I would say that if whatever damage Fallon receives, you will take half his damage, and he will take the other half.
You know what? Here's my question. Would you consider this, would you consider a bullet that's been magically enchanted a magic missile?
No. No. All right. Okay, guys. Bad times are coming. Get ready.
Right now.
Lost a natural one.
Goodbye, Lhasa. It's been real.
Okay, Taiga.
I think it's attack rolls.
Yeah,
it's
it's like
attack rolls.
So we want the next one.
Yeah, Lhasa with a natural one does not hit Lhasa. Taiga. Fuck. What's your armor class? Maybe I have a chance. Hold on.
It's like 18.
He's
It
also
doesn't hit you.
unconscious, so he's prone too. So he has
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm prone.
No, it doesn't hit you. Fuck. That was a 2. It wasn't a 1, it was a 2. So, Taiga, as you're getting dragged across the ground by Lhasa, the bullets, the turret, like, just and starts shooting up, and it starts raining down. And as you're getting dragged across, you, like, between your consciousness, you just see this rain, just a bullet just kind of pepper down, and see this dust bowl that kind of start to be created as you're getting dragged behind. That just what? Pee Wee. Let's see. Okay, that's gonna hit Pee Wee.
Put me in a box.
No, not Pee-wee.
Make me a box. That's a lot of dice.
That is.
Yeah. Pee Wee, you are
Should
going.
have seen it earlier when I rolled 10.
Pee Wee, you're going to take 16 points of piercing damage as you get peppered by these pellets. You try to shoot at it and it shot back. And it locked onto you, so that's an extra D8. Additional 7 points of piercing damage. Basically, this lock on is like Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Lorath, we're rolling for let's see if we hit you with this. You're taking the dodge action.
That I am.
What's your AC?
19.
It met 19. And it met your armor class.
Hey, man, it's all good. Gone, then.
Okay. With that, 15 points of piercing damage, and then an additional 1d8 for another 5 points of piercing damage. And then Fallon, whatever damage
It misses me entirely.
let's see. Fallon, if it does miss you, then both you and Lorath don't take damage from this. But it does not miss you. But you're going to take half this damage, and Lorath is going to take the other half, as per the deal. So 6 points between the
Can
two.
be your hero, baby.
6 points between the two of you.
Thank
Great.
you.
And another D8. One more additional point for each of you. As this
Sure.
torrential downpour of bullets just rains across, and it kind of you see the waves of bullets just slowly rise and come towards you as Lorath like hops down and immediately covers you as best as he could. With that, it is Pee Wee's turn.
Here I go healing.
Okay, let's see it, Pee Wee.
I've heard a lot of people say, "Chris, I'm in 1-digit health. Please save me."
A lot of people.
That
say
doesn't have the range that I thought it did.
Zero health.
This circle, I'm not gonna like have a heart attack and die
No,
if
you're
I
good.
leave it.
You're good.
Okay.
You're just out of it.
We're so close. Do I have to make a choice? I don't want to make a choice.
Like,
Jump.
hey, Pee Wee, if it makes you feel it, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, Pee Wee, if it makes you feel any better, Lorath's doing great.
Balance, apparently.
Well, yeah, but I'm doing great, and I'm body blocking him. So all you can see is a real healthy Hylian standing behind his shield, smiling.
You
real
are
big.
100% right. I would prioritize Tycho over the two of you
Yep.
in every way.
You
Okay,
can
we'll do
redo
this.
movement if you want.
I didn't realize one of the things I want to do had a much shorter range.
But if Tiger get a deed,
True.
Can I
kill
climb
Tiger.
on roofs at all?
How much movement did you spend?
I spent 15 movements so far. So it's here and
I
went
would say
here.
you can make if you make an acrobatics check, you can jump on top of the thing, the tarp above you. That will give you a 5-foot boost, and then if you run up it, you can get onto the roof. If you clear acrobatics check of
Oh, dude, we're so
13.
close.
Ooh, big money.
This
no
is like the
whammies.
square to be in.
Yeah.
Big jump, highly, please.
Hiya.
There you go. I would say it would cost the rest of your movement to get there.
That's 100% okay. Okay. So, oh wait, that's not how I want to measure. I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna fuck this up that I'm like, please, I don't want friends dying.
Mass health.
By highly, I preserve life.
Oh.
Okay. So, how are you dividing this? Because I think this is the one you divide, right?
It is the one I divide.
Okay. Hit the button. Let's see how much you're spreading. Yeah, 52. 52.
We're gonna do 26 into Tiger and 26 into Fallon.
There you go. 26.
There you go. Easy.
26 Fallon.
All right.
26
I'm looking a little
Tiger.
better.
Well, don't say a little bit. I would hope.
Oh no,
you
I'm
do
looking
more.
good. I'm looking good.
All right, and then for my bonus action,
I'm like, I can take all of that.
yo, Hylia.
Oh, there you go. Third level.
Ooh.
For Taiga,
What
12
should I
points.
do? Higher level.
Or who are you healing?
That's mass.
Oh, it's mass healing word.
everybody.
Sorry. I
All the
thought it was just
homies is
healing
getting
word.
12 HP.
Okay, so
All the
everyone
homies
gets
get
12.
health.
Everyone gets 12. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, that's everyone. Even the dog gets 12 health.
She's okay.
Well, she's getting 12
All
health.
right, we can last this round, and then we got to get the fuck out of here. I think.
That's action, bonus action. What's the dumb thing Matt gets mad at me every time I forget exists? This thing. I did a third level spell, so. God, I'm bad at math.
2 + 3, 5.
Ooh, hell yeah! Give me that 5 health. And that is my action and bonus action. Good luck, everyone.
All right.
Reaction screen.
All right. So This thing's gonna. This thing's gonna go. I wonder if I can hide this from you because I don't want to scare you guys too badly.
I'm pretty terrified, George.
You already told us to run, so like you know, you just DM'd like, "Hey, don't fight. You're gonna die."
Okay.
We don't take it very lightly, especially in a game like this. Whenever we've died for much less.
uh,
I'll kill myself here and now. Just you watch.
okay. Then I'll do this really quickly. Why isn't it doing it? Is it not? Oh, because it wasn't on there. I'm gonna have to do it manually. I was wondering why it wasn't doing the thing. We'll do this. I have to do this manually. What the fuck? That didn't work. What the fuck, man? Where is it? There it is. That's what I want. There we go. Oh yeah.
Whoa! Hold on, Mister. That clears the entire map.
Yep. It sure does.
Huh?
Huh?
Sure does.
Yeah, we're both saying that.
You see that the jaws, it leans forward and opens up, and you see this large-looking cannon start to open up, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it's like the size of a pistol barrel. And you see its wings spread out and start to glow. It's going to do breaker beam in that radius. Mitch, if you want to expend that charge on that shield,
This is an AOE.
I'll let you expend that charge on that shield.
Yes, God.
Please, God,
I
please.
was sitting here like I literally can't do anything about this.
And I'm going to explain what's going to happen because it's just going to half the damage for you and Fallon.
Mm.
And then I need you 3 to make a dexterity saving throw.
My inner Dewey, please activate.
Hold on, here you go, George. 13 for a total of 16. I fail.
Yeah, you did. You certainly did.
Failure!
Yeah.
First off, I'm gonna roll the shield.
Very nice on the shield. I would say that clears it. You know what?
And then also, I'm dodging.
Fallon,
Hold on, I'm dodging. So,
roll with advantage if you could, please, Fallon.
God damn it.
So roll another dexterity saving throw, Fallon. Okay, unfortunately.
I could nat 20. You never know.
You never know.
There's a chance he could fail.
Okay, and Pee-wee, what you rolled? Oh, okay. Let me
I
roll.
failed.
Let me roll the damage on this. You rolled so well on that shield, Mitch. You guys are gonna take half damage from this. This is force damage, by the way. Where's my fucking damage die? Where are you? There you are. Okay.
The cat or the dog?
off screen.
Oh, I missed a couple. There we go. And times 2 that. Okay. As the breaker beam releases, all of you see for a moment the dirt and the pebbles, they rise up almost like they're levitating for a moment.
Did you call that a beam attack?
As it seems to be being pulled in by this creature before you see this unnatural force explode. The buildings around you evaporate. All of you, except Fallon and Lorath, Fallon, you're behind the shield. Lorath, you're blocking with it. It's 65 points of force damage. But you can both of you can cut this in half. 65, so what? 23, 22?
32.
32? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, 32.
Pee-wee, you're taking that full 65 points of
Yep.
force damage.
I just did.
Whoops.
You are all rocketed back 65 feet.
Stand my fucking ground.
You two.
Damn.
You're lucky. You're lucky to be surviving this.
I stand my ground.
Which blows you off the
That's
map.
right.
65. Yeah, which blows you off the map.
Wee.
Um,
Hi guys.
I stand my ground.
I stand my ground.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
As you all fly backwards, I need all of you to roll 65 feet. Roll dexterity saving throw one more time to
you go. I got
soften
you,
the
I got you, I got
blow
you.
of being obliterated.
Already have it.
Seven,
That was almost a
17.
two.
Did I
Out.
pass?
You saved,
Can
Fallon.
I fall
This is-
on Fallon?
Okay, everyone gets advantage. Go for it.
Yeah, you saved. The fall is
Look.
not as heavy as the blast. Luckily
Dang.
enough.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm aware I already have an advantage. Look, I took the blow for Fallon. I think he should take the blow for me for the fall damage.
You want to if
You know what? Yeah, if you don't make it, absolutely.
well,
Tell me I fail.
you succeed. DC was 15
Are you sure
for
it's
this.
not an 18, maybe a 17? You sure?
If you would have rolled on either equal or above Fallon, I would have gave you it.
When I fall on you, Fallon, I fucking elbow you in the ribs by accident.
All of you will take half damage from this. It's additional 26 points of damage, so half it to 13 bludgeoning damage.
My God, I'm so happy that I got half of my health back from Pee Wee earlier.
Just think, people were saying you were fine.
Hey, just by the way, DM, this to me is the final nail in the coffin of like, all right, it's time to go literally anywhere else. I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. We're obviously not supposed to be here. I'm not gonna come back here.
Okay. We'll deal with that in a moment.
Yep, I don't think it's a good idea to be here right now.
With that, the dragon will. Well, it can't move once it uses breaker beam. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for it to charge. Once it uses breaker beam, it you see the so after that cone area, it's nothing but like someone just salted the earth. It's just sand now. Fallon, Lorath, and Pee Wee, as you fly back and are buffeted by the now soft soil that this creature had created, uh, and kind of land on your feet. Pee Wee, you like fly back a little further and kind of grab onto Fallon's waist, and as Lorath, you're kind of holding the shield up. Fallon, you're behind him, like supporting him from behind to resist this blast. And Pee Wee, as you're flying through, you kind of hold on to Fallon's belt.
Oh God, help me!
And you just kind of dangle there for a while as this wave of force radiates around you, and you're all of you except for Pee Wee because you're kind of dangling there through this force. You feel the very earth beneath you give way to your weight as it becomes sand, and your feet kind of sink in about a foot and a half into the now posh sand that this has become. And as the breaker beam ends, you see that steam starts to rise from the back of this mechanical dragon's back, and you see the barrel is red hot as it kind of retracts and situates itself again. And with that, Samira. Oh wait, no, Raudak, then Samira.
Got
Uh,
it. So we're both going at kind of the same time for these things.
yes. Samir, I would say, like, if you even take a moment to notice, which you probably won't, you can see that she's like behind you, but like a bit behind you.
Mhm.
Uh,
She's fast, though. She's incredibly fast.
she's incredibly fast, and as you do, like, if you even like take that glance back, especially with that breaker beam just breaking, like destroying everything, it's hard not to notice. You will see her just like just skipping through the buildings. There's
Hmm.
this singular focus, and she's on the same trail as you. Raldak, these now Guardian scouts are taking notice of you and are starting to come after you, climbing on these buildings, as well as you, Samira, as this is going on. Your query is, I want to say, Raudak, your query is, let's say, with a good enough roll, either 1 or 1.5 turns away from you. 1.5
Ah, that's
doesn't
all I
really,
needed to know.
yeah, it's not that far, but these guardians.
Knowing I'm catching up at the rate I'm going,
Yeah.
so two things are going to happen.
Hmm.
One, because if the Guardians are still like, oh, they're like, yes, take notice of things. Like, oh, there are people moving. Ah, targets.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and troll all of their aggro by roaring.
Okay. They're
Take my
definitely.
instinctive talents to jump even further than I could with teleporting.
Alrighty.
And I am barreling through
All right.
with dash.
I want to say they're gonna come and now try to essentially apprehend you, right?
Good
Um,
fucking luck. I'm moving over 100 feet around.
there's gonna be like three of them, like just ahead of you, climbing over the buildings. Let me see what would be appropriate. Uh, I want to say if you're barreling through, go ahead. I'm gonna make this a DC 20 of a athletics check for you to like charge your way through and knock these creatures off to the side.
She's not completely bouncing because I'm raging now.
Yeah. Uh,
It was the first roll, anyways.
you go ahead and you
I have a target.
yeah, you go ahead and you like Samira from behind, you see Raudak like essentially from the shadows just knock these things, and you see them fly over the edge and fall like 10s and 20, 30 feet down to the ground and just crumple to the ground. as Raldak, you start to get closer, and I'm gonna pull up something here really quickly. The guy that you you mauled is leading the charge in this, and he starts to see you approach him. I'm gonna see what he has in his arsenal to try to stop you really quickly. As he sees you, like
All my tattoos, or not all mine, most of my tattoos are glowing.
the fucking
They're all about to start glowing.
that little cloth mask he had is completely like ripped off. His face is clogged by your hands. He's going to go ahead and click it. He's gonna try to cast a spell on you to see if it stops you. Um, roll a wisdom saving throw. Oh
Oh,
man,
he's really close if he's casting a spell like that on me.
he's within range for this one. Yeah. For
What a shame that wisdoms are like my worst saves.
you,
That's not my worst. Charisma my worst.
yeah, you did put proficiency in this, so
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you put like a saving throw thing on this one. Well, it doesn't matter.
I
Wisdom saving
got
throw.
dex saves.
Wisdom saving throw. Let's see what happens. Oh, you succeed.
Well, that's unfortunate for him.
So
That's really unfortunate.
okay. I'm gonna explain what happens really quickly because you're gonna barrel through this illusion he tries to put you in. He tries to phantasmal killer you. Uh, um, yeah, he tries to.
Spell to throw at somebody.
Yeah, he tries to like frighten you to like get you to churn. But you're fucking Raldak. You see, like, for a moment, just for the briefest of moments, body appear, and you're like, "Fuck you!" and you knock him aside, and you keep fucking.
Don't say
charging.
body. I want to kick that guy's ass.
Yeah.
What?
As this illusion
It
doesn't
was
work.
named. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a spell. He tried to cast a spell on Raldak. It just didn't fucking
Okay.
work. Let me see.
It was a whole ass illusion of Vati.
Yeah, it taps into your deepest spheres, and Raldak, it's Raldak.
Body's not a fear.
It's-
The Twilight Tracker was my biggest fear.
Yeah, he just fucking
Body's
barrels.
a fucking annoying piece of shit.
Yeah, he just barrels through that shit. Raldak, with this slight, this was his like last hurrah.
The thing is, like, I took all my notes.
He's gonna,
Tea.
I guess he's gonna try to stand his ground at this point. We're gonna get back to you in a moment.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he has a job, and he tried to stop you, but he could not.
Out of blind curiosity, how far away is he right now?
So you're
Like
probably
80
like
feet or less?
you're probably like 50 feet away from him. You're
Oh, he's fucked.
He's fucked. He knows. he's fucked.
Eldritch Claw tattoo. Imminent, you know, motherfucker's about to get grabbed from 15 feet away.
He knows for a fact he's fucked. That was his like gambit right there to try to stop you from just demolishing him. He's gonna try his best though. Samira, you see Raldak up ahead. He's probably like 100. It's a tough gauge, but like 120, 150 feet ahead of you at this point. And you see that he's mad dashing it to try to get to Denara as quickly as possible. What do you do?
With those individuals distracted or like focused on trying to take out Browdak, she knows full well Browdak can handle himself, so she's going to use the opportunity to try to like get past them.
All right. I'm gonna let you know with your full speed of movement. You're gonna slightly be able to like with your action, your bonus action to step of the wind if you have any more.
Yes, I
and,
did.
and with your just regular movement, you're gonna be able to get not only catch up to Raldak, you're probably gonna slightly start surpassing him.
Yeah.
At this point, like uh we'll say like you'll probably start getting like 5 feet ahead of him at this point by using all this. So if you can just spend your key point to use Step of the Wind, Raldak, as you like are barreling through, you feel this gust of wind behind you, and you hear the hum of that stone in Samira's arm, and there's this smirk that comes over your face because you know that now you can just go crazy on this guy because
You
she
be the one just tearing into people, so that way Samira can like try and actually get the person out.
right.
Hey, quick
She's
random
not going
question, by
to
the way.
Yeah.
That arm she's using,
Mm-hmm.
is that the one with the funny effect where she can make friends do things?
Yeah, but she has to make an attack.
No, it has other effects on it.
Oh yeah, it does.
You can tell me to dash.
No,
Go further.
Oh, that's true.
He can
Holy
make
shit!
faster.
You could
That's
do
so
that.
smart.
Hold
Guy
on.
thought he had a round. He doesn't get around.
Hold on, one moment. Let me look that up. I think you're 100% correct on that. Hold on.
It's
Look up-
100% if I remember correctly. It has 3 options: disengage, dash, and attack.
Yeah.
Hello.
You can make him dash.
Get out of here, Ben.
You can make him dash. You can make him dash if you want to. You can make Raldak dash.
Yeah, why not?
Raldak, you hear the hum.
It's
of
a
that
slap on his ass.
that slap on your ass.
It's like I'm running at full speed, then it's like, oh yeah, the haste aura gets close. The haste, like, oh hello.
You hear that familiar, and you feel the energy like transfer from your arm into Raldak. Raldak, in a moment, you're right in front of that guy.
You're on top of him.
Make an intimidation check for me because he was not expecting this.
That's so
That's
good.
funny.
Not that high. It's only 21.
You hear he shits himself. He empties his bowels right then and there.
Wow.
He knows he's doomed. His any attacks he makes against you is going to be with disadvantage.
Oh, he's frightened. Got it.
Yeah, he is. He has a duty, but he knows he's fucked.
He sure does have a duty.
You can only imagine, like he's like, I have an opportunity, and then a moment, this big huge guy from here goes to here within a moment notice.
Omae mo shinderu.
With that, yeah, after that, the dragon is going to use its legendary action at the end of your turn, Samira, at the top of Tiger's turn, to start charging. It's cooling down. That's the thing about the breaker beam; it's really powerful and has the recharge time. But legendary action to recharge, and you see it. The steam start to. With that, Taiga,
Yeah.
you are conscious again. You're being dragged as you were coming to consciousness. You saw this building next to you. It's a perfect like cone of destruction, and you're conscious again. Loss is dragging you. What do you do?
He will. He's being dragged, so like flip over onto like his hands and knees and look at Lhasa and pull her in and say, get out, stay safe, get to Mabel if you can, but stay safe. And then he's going to bonus action drink.
What are you drinking? Oh, he's drinking the milk. He's going for it.
I'm drinking the milk.
What are you gonna do?
Yuck.
24
Heal
points.
first.
All right. You have resistance to all damage for 1 minute.
Yep. I'm gonna
And you gain temporary hit points equal to your Constitution modifier.
Yep. So that's a plus 24, and then I believe I have a plus 2 con.
Yep.
Plus 2 con.
You're able to get a minimum of 2, so 2 it is.
2, and then I regain a
spell slot. Yeah.
Second level spell slot. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Regain spell slot. All right. I'm going to stand up because I'm assuming I'm prone. And then I'm going to start. I meant to draw a line. Draw a line. Run. Run this way. Yeah. Let's see here. How far is this? Yeah. I'm going to shout at the robot dragon and say, "Hey, I'm over here. If you want me, come and get me." And I'm gonna action dash and jump over this wall.
Okay. You action dash, you jump over the wall. You land in this alley. Lhasa is going to go ahead and go off her own way. Combat is going to technically end, but we're going to keep the initiatives to see what happens. As you hop over the wall.
Doing the Merry and Pippin. Hey, over here, this way.
You see the eyes are, at least 2 of the eyes are focused on you. And you hear from that speaker system that is built into this thing, just laughing. She goes, "Look, he's like a little bug hopping around like a grasshopper." As you hop over the wall, you hear her laughing. At the end of your turn, bonus action, the cooldown, not bonus action, legendary action, the dragon's going to finish cooling down. And it will be Fallon's turn at that point.
Are we still psychically connected?
Yes.
I will tell Taiga that the middle of town is where we were going to try to meet up with 2 other people. One of them is from the rebellion, and the other is somebody who wants to help people here in town. But I don't think we can help people in town at this current moment.
North it is.
Yeah, basically. So, just giving you the lowdown of where we need to be and where you need to be. Just be careful. If you die, Samira will have my head.
She will blame me for this somehow.
She will blame me for this.
You get these rapid messages, and it comes rapidly over these 6 seconds. And as you're finishing landing on your feet over the wall, instant download. You get this information, Taiga. Anything else, Fallon, as you finish conveying this message?
I'm assuming that Lorath and I were like basically in a pile. I'm gonna get us up out of the pile. Get off of me! I'm gonna get everybody.
I'm gonna describe the scenery around you guys.
Yeah.
The force of this attack destroyed the buildings that were surrounding you.
Yeah.
Nothing like exists past 150 feet. As you stand up, You don't really stand up because you survived you saved on the dexterity save, so
Yeah.
you're not knocked prone or anything. But as you guys kind of like resituate yourself, kind of taking your feet out of the sand, I'm gonna say all three of you can move at this time and make these.
Okay. Yeah, because we're right after. Yeah, right
yeah.
after each other.
You see that
All right. What?
there's a mess of buildings around you. Some of them have been damaged by this attack. You can see some of the rubble, and you can see some of the buildings have been broken into. You can see there are rooms beyond. You can see there's alleyways beyond your sight as well.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
We got to get to the center of town. Obviously, that's mine. That's what my want is. But I'll test it with them to see what they
Hey,
want.
chill. Let me do something. Let me get it, y'all. I need to do something real quick.
What are we doing?
Holy shit! Let's talk about Hylia for a second.
Let's talk about Hylia for a second.
I'm
Yeah.
all about talking about
You,
Hylia for
you
a
look
second.
at Pee Wee, like the leaves on him are like burnt and
Okay.
singed. He like part of his snoot kind of is cracked. You see his one of his eyes is swollen. And
I'll use 25. I'll use 25 hit points on Pee Wee to get
you get
another 25.
Oh.
Pee Wee, do you let this man
Oh,
heal
Double my
you?
health.
Ooh, that's a good point. Do I let this guy heal? What through what goddess is he healing, or does he even have one?
No.
he's just reaching out to touch you, I guess.
Pat you on the shoulder.
You feel this divine energy
Give
start
me a
to enter
second
you.
here. Yeah, let it happen.
Okay, wow. I'm surprised. I thought you were just gonna tell me no.
You hear him like go, and you don't know what he says. Sounded like praise highly when he's patting you. You guys start to like cover your senses. You're healing up. I think he healed 14 for all of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so each of you get 14 points of healing. Laura, Fallon, Pee Wee, as this is all happening, you see this this dragon start moving again after its short period of like kind of recharging after that attack. What do you do
Wait up
from this
on the side
point
of the map.
onward?
I
Pee-wee, what do you
I
want to
basically
say?
say we need to get to the middle of town, but what do you want to do?
Why the middle of town?
That's where we left those other two Gerudo that we're gonna meet up with the resistance with, and hopefully they could do something more than what we're doing now.
So didn't the middle of town get blown up?
Nope,
No.
just where we were.
Okay. Hold on. I want to find where are the two Gerudo that we were with like a second ago?
Middle of town.
No, where we were just
at the brothel.
where we told them to fuck off to the boat.
They don't know where the boat is because they were not Gerudo that we came in
They're
with.
ascending
Gerudos-
stone, right?
I didn't hear you.
Did you give them ascending stone?
No,
Oh, I swore I thought you did.
no. I mean, I could have. I still have mine on me.
Fallon, you know that as you left, they said, at least one of them said, we're not gonna just abandon this place. And
Yeah. Okay.
that person is, from what you last saw,
Alright.
is splatting tin cans with her
Anchor.
with her tanker. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, then I'll re-inform them that that is what is happening. Is they're fighting the good fight somewhere else, but I don't see a good way to get an advantage on this with this dragon existing. We have a chance to disperse and try to recoup with something. That's the only people that I think that we can recuperate with.
If we get locked on with the dragon, like
Taiga is trying to.
Taiga immediately. Oh
Taiga
no,
is
that
trying
will
to
just be
throw.
my argument. Hey Fallon, are you stealthier than Taiga?
No,
The dragon took out Taiga.
I don't think the dragon knows where Taiga is right now.
It's time to go. Yeah, you
Yes.
didn't understand what I just said then. If you're trying to go back inside of the city, when the dragon found Taiga, isolated and took him out, you have the audacity to think that you can get away from it right now?
Then what? Okay, what would you have me do?
Fuck off, leave, we regroup with our group, save Mabel and Denara. I understand that those two are supposed to help with the resistance, but the leader of said resistance just got kidnapped. Leader over others.
That was not the leader. That was just one of them.
Dinar is just a pirate.
Denara is a pirate.
But Denara is the person
Raza is the leader. Raza is not here.
Denara is the person that we think could be the leader of the entire Gerudo. She trumps all other Gerudo.
You are insane. You are speaking babble.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not. You're misinformed.
I guess I am. I don't know anything about Kara.
Kara?
No, Denara.
Denara.
Okay, yes, I understand that, but I don't have any way to help her.
And you two aren't. Not only that, you two aren't even informed that
she's being taken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get back to the other Gerudo that I know are here and still alive. If you want to tell me that, then tell me that. But I don't think you know that Denara is gone either.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's a lot of information just being thrown around, and we don't know who knows what.
Guys, I might have gotten Coconut killed.
I don't know, man. I'm like falling asleep. I'll run with you, or if I see Samira, I'm running after her.
We can't keep up.
I'm getting asked a very important question, and I don't have the mental capacity.
Whatever.
George, I can't make a decision.
Make one.
I'm heading
back to the middle of town.
I'm heading towards Samira. I think that's dumb. I think that's a grade A way to do it.
I can't. I'm not fast enough to keep up. She said head back to the ship. That's what Samira told me to do. I'm gonna go do that.
Are you going back to the middle of town then? That's the
because that's on the way. And there's two people that I don't want to die.
All right, then as you two are arguing,
where we come from,
and start splitting, Lorath, you're heading towards Samira. You start making your movement towards there. Fallon, you start heading back to the center of town. Pee-wee, where are you going? Lorath or Fallon?
To go to bed.
There's power in numbers, and it sounds like one is going to a bigger group and one is going to two random Gerudo women. Going to the bigger group with good old Lorath.
Okay. So,
I got told to fuck off away from that.
Okay. And so, Fallon, you start heading back to the middle of town. Pee-wee, you start following Lorath through this situation.
Lorath, I can get a skin. I don't know what that means. There's a brothel.
As this happens, and all of you start setting off, that's basically all three of your turns there. The dragon's going to start moving and start looking for Taiga. Taiga, do me a favor, roll a stealth check.
Stealthy. Casual 25.
One moment.
This is how tired I am.
You might want to roll your thingy for this.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
If we're that tired, we may want to stop.
Yeah.
No shit! I sent a message earlier that was, hey man, I'm so tired, I don't know if I can make it through combat, and it was blown off.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get us to a point here.
I know.
Taiga, you go ahead and you hop over the over the wall.
It's
you
because me
land-
and George are both drinking monsters.
Yeah. You go ahead and you land. You quickly speed off into the alley really quickly as this creature starts moving, and you can hear it. And you hear Meryl kind of taunting you from the other side. Come on, Taiga. If you play hard to catch, only bad things can happen. And you hear more straining from Mabel on the other side. Taiga, go! As the dragon as you're kind of hiding behind these wicker baskets, and it looks over uh, through these baskets, and you can see the light just kind of barely reflect off of you, and it keeps moving. I did not see you. With that, as it starts to look for you, Raudak,
This guy's dying immediately, right?
this guy is in front of you. He is still hurt from what you did to him. You see there is a group of Yiga carrying Dinara. And she's kind of putting up a fight. It's not that great of a fight, but she is starting to put up a fight. But this guy is in front of you. What are you doing?
So, just so you're aware, all of my tattoos light up.
Understood.
This poor sod in front of me is going to die.
All right.
I mean, I couldn't roll incredibly low, but I'm pretty sure 26 will hit.
That will hit. This roll damage. He didn't have much health to begin with. After what you did to him.
Oh shit!
Ah
18.
shit. He only had 16.
I just clothesline his head off, and I'm pretty sure these other Yiga aren't going to be far enough away to survive me. They're all going to start getting mauled very
I
quickly.
will say that they're like 20 feet ahead of him, but you can easily close that gap because you already closed.
That's half my speed.
Yeah, you already closed the gap to him. As you go ahead and you come in and you claw and rip off his head, this blood just kind of splatter. You hear what sounds like two coconuts knocking together. You can see just beyond the other side is their knees buckling as you see. Roll a d20 for me.
Ooh.
I hope it's 18 of them.
You see Denara like kind of lift her head, and she looks to the side, and she grabs onto this. Well, she doesn't grab out. She breaks out and punches one of them off the roof. Go ahead and rush in and start doing your shit.
Yep, I'm just gonna start swinging. Full power. Making sure anyone's trying to grab her loses all of their limbs.
That's gonna hit. Roll damage.
I'm just gonna roll a second attack real quick.
Yep, roll damage twice. Yep, roll damage twice. You start. Yep. And okay, yep. You go in there and you start going to town on these guys as like she's not free. She gets out of the one arm out of the rope and she punched one of them out. You're going in there, you fucking you start
Carrying them off of her. If anyone doesn't die from getting slapped, they're getting grabbed by the throat.
I don't think they're gonna be able to. No, they're not gonna be able to escape. I can try. Hold on. Right. They ain't getting out. Like they're like, we gotta go. We gotta. You grab one of them by the throat.
Getting
As
swung around like weapons.
as you're knocking them apart, Samira, you're hot on the tail. You're just right behind Samira with your movement. You'll be able to just reach there. Uh, yeah, you'll be able to just reach the location just with your regular movement. And you see as you reach the location, Dinar kind of like still a bit lucid. Uh, kind of sees you and she goes, "There's my girls." And what do you do now that you're in this mess of Yiga that are trying to carry your mom away?
Like, how many are there?
There's probably like 3 left after like Raldak. One got knocked out.
No, that's fine. 3
There's
to
not enough of them.
Yeah, enough
The
of them.
answer to the story.
Raldak has one by the throat and he's just holding them up, like just strangling them. And like you see your mother's like coming back to it, but she's not
Yeah.
100% there yet.
Okay. Samira's gonna go after one and try to stunning strike it.
Okay, yeah, make an attack roll, and we'll
Papa smart.
you spend your key point to do your stunning strike, and we'll see what happens.
Well, let me see. Let me make an attack roll here first.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can use Sunny Trick after you hit.
Yep.
Oh, you can tell me to attack again too. That's hilarious.
You could.
Raldak attack again.
Raldak attack again.
Roar.
What's the total of your roll there, Samira?
I love the double eights, dude. So good.
I was really hoping one of those would be a 20 and I just split someone's head open.
Doubt that hits.
That's going to hit, Samira. Go ahead,
Okay.
roll your
Yeah.
damage.
They're goons.
They're goons.
Oh, they're got it.
Yeah, you had to roll a 12 to miss. Raldak, the guy you have in your neck, pops. By the neck, he just pops. You finish him off. Samira, you go ahead, you attack. Go ahead, roll stunning strike. Click on stunning strike.
Save,
Roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for I can see what 15.
Yeah.
This is
She's
hard
gonna-
stop.
Good luck for this guy, I guess. What is it? A DC 15 Constitution save. Oh my god. Good luck, guy. Let's see.
Did he even survive the punch?
He survived the punch, barely. He is stunned. He rolled a 9 for a total of 10.
He survived the punch. He's stunned.
He's stunned. You go ahead and you immediately clock him across with your arm, and you can hear that as he just like freezes from the impact.
Him around. We'll like stunning strike him with her like actual hand, and then tell him if you want to. No, if you value your life, you will tell me where the Sheikah child is.
So when you stun someone, they can speak very brokenly. Make an intimidation check and let's see what happens. You may do so.
Which you have advantage with what's happening around here.
Yeah, you may do so with advantage. Oh my god, it doesn't work.
She's not. She's got a +1.
You hear him go, and you can't really make out what he's trying to say. You think he's trying to insult you, though.
Raldak,
You
Oh.
have that was your action to attack. You have an extra attack, and you still have your bonus action.
You could always flurry of blows and just beat people to death.
Yeah.
No, what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna move on to the next one and try to hit and stunning strike the next one and ask the same thing. Where's the Sheikah girl?
Go ahead. She moves on the side. Go for the next guy. Go ahead, make an attack roll. Oh yeah, that's good. Roll damage and spend another key point for stunning strike if you have the key point.
Come on, I'm spending all these resources. Don't kill him though.
Big hit too.
He is not
13
looking great.
damage.
Okay, he doesn't look great. Okay, then we'll do the fun. We'll do a little stunning strike.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Stunning strike.
stunning strike usability. Where is the Sheikah girl?
Let's see how he does. Foot soldier. Oh, he succeeded. He rolled an 18. He is not stunned. I'm gonna say your intimidation roll from last time carried over for this one, and you see him. You punch him so hard that the mask cracks, and you see some. You see the red eyes of the Sheikah, and he just kind of smiles. I'll never tell.
Flurry of blows. Flurry of blows.
You have your bonus action.
And I can punch again, right?
You can either punch
Free, yes.
again or flurry of blows, or do yeah.
I'm going to try the same thing another time. Is punch, but not. I feel like I'm just gonna kill that guy. So I'm gonna move on to the third one and make an
There's
attack.
only the two now. There's only this guy that you.
You
punched,
said
and
3.
Yes,
There were 3 until Raudak popped one.
No, you said 3 after Raudak.
No. Yeah, and then you attack. So
Oh, and I told Raudak to attack. Okay, so
One of them is stunned. You can try to stun the other one if you want to.
is going to die.
Yeah,
So-
you can always knock him unconscious.
Yeah, non-lethal.
Yeah, it's non-lethal. Yeah,
Non-lethal punch.
Kill him.
just cold cock him. Just
So
Literally what?
non-lethal. Which one looks the one that I hit lower, I suppose.
They're
Or
both
the one
pretty
that-
fucked. They're both pretty like fucked up.
I think they have like 15 HP, and you hit them down to like 2 health each.
Yeah, they're not looking
You-
great. One's like
The one that's stunned, the one that isn't stunned.
one's in
not-
Mortal Kombat fatality state, and he's just like this. The other's just like mask cracked, laughing. He's expecting to end like his life to be sacrificed for this glorious moment.
Kick him in the balls.
So who are you attacking at this point? Stun boy or other guy?
Non-stunned guy.
Okay, are you doing a lethal attack or you just
Non-lethal.
okay? Roll damage. You have to like hit. He's knocked out. I don't even know why I'm telling you to roll damage.
Just enough modifiers.
Yeah, I'm like I don't fucking know.
or you can tell your mom to attack, dude.
No, it's a once per turn.
It's only once per turn.
Yeah.
Damn.
She goes. You go ahead and you clock him across the face. He spins around, knocks. He is unconscious. The other guy is stunned. We're gonna go into a event of things as we're closing this out right now. Taiga, Lorath, Pee-wee, you're moving through the alleys, making your way to Samira. These dark alleys.
I would actually be leading them away from everybody that I know of.
Yes, Taiga, you're leading the dragon through, or in a stealthy manner. I would say. We're gonna get to you in a moment. Lorath, Pee-wee, you're going through the city, the settlement, making your way towards Samira, or at least the last spot that you located her. There, as you're traveling through, you see a Yiga member that got clocked across the face and fell down, and he is gone now. You kind of look up and you see Raudak, just the little bit of starlight that's just above, as this is a new moon. There's no moonlight in this situation. You see Raudak, just this shadow towering above, and you can see his tattoos. You see Samira.
Every single one of them's glowing.
Yeah. For the sake of brevity, I'm gonna say that this other guy who is stunned, whatever you guys are planning to do with him, you may do so.
If you don't want to immediately save him, he's getting killed very
No,
quickly.
he wants to question that one.
Okay. The other guy, well,
Stunned lad.
yeah, stun lad. Another one for the hostage. Let's add the two soldiers, 2 foot soldiers. As you go ahead and you knock this other guy out, you gather your bounty. Samira, you go ahead and you grab onto the apparatus on your mom's head, and you start ripping it out. Do me a favor.
So ask if I could investigate that thing real quick. Like
Like
got
just
some magic shit. Like dismantle.
Yeah, make a Arcana check, Raldak.
I've seen magical shit before.
So this device, from your understanding, and just from looking at it, it's an incredibly advanced type of magical device that you don't fully comprehend, but you know that that it's just
It reminds
inhibiting
me of
her.
that fucking room.
It is inhibiting her in some way. Um, as you see
If we just
Samira,
rip it off, it's not gonna hurt her.
yeah. If you see as Samira's like ripping it out, you can see Dinar kind of coming back to it as Samira, your arm starts to, and you can hear the gears churning as it's one of the features. You can destroy certain things. You break and you rip off this device off your mom's head, and she like wakes up. She's gonna fucking come back to it. I did not enjoy that. They're gonna pay. Um,
You see some mangled corpses around her.
yeah. I'll make the others pay. You'll see. As we circle back, the Lorath, Pee-wee, Fallon, Lorath, Pee-wee, Samira, and Radak, you start to actually congregate as we start to close out this chapter. And when the next session starts, we'll continue on from there. Fallon, you start to rush through the center into the city. You can see that the Gerudo, who has that anchor, surrounded by these scouts that are just demolished. They didn't really stand much of a chance against her. And they see you arrive, and as the three of you congregate, Kara kind of looks at you and goes, "Ah, Devoe's back. Did you take care of the?" She kind of glances as she sees the dragon just like crawling after Taiga.
It was way out of my league for right now. My friends and I cannot deal with it yet. I've got some ideas, but just point me to the building that everyone is in.
Well,
that everyone's being captive.
Let's all head there together. If you have a means to call your friends,
I do, and I'm fine with leaving it there.
yeah. The three of you start making your way to the brothel, and
Hell yeah! I don't know what they do there.
you're with Lorath right there, Pee-wee. Who was with Samira at the moment. Taiga, you on the other hand, are being pursued by this mechanical beast. Do me a favor, roll another stealth check.
I would like to cast 2 spells if I
Yeah,
can.
you may do so.
Pass without a trace, please, God.
Yeah, first one. I won't use the template.
I'm gonna end combat because we're technically out of combat right now.
I pass without a trace, and then assuming I get another turn after that, but I'll roll the stealth check first.
Mhm. So this is gonna have a +10 to whatever you roll.
I added the 10 in, so
Oh yeah, you're good.
38.
Invincible.
Okay, Taiga.
Wow!
38 total. Almost a 40. I'm just disappointed that you didn't get that 40.
I mean, if I'm failing, I can hit 40.
No, you don't have to show off that much. And you say you wanted to cast another spell?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So if it is more narratively, the first spell I'm going to cast is air bubble on myself. Yes. They can't suffocate for 24 hours.
Okay.
Are you gonna hide in water?
No, I'm going to do something better. I'm going to hide in sand. I'm just going to put myself into a sand dune, just do a little mouse,
Son of a bitch.
and just hide. But
Like in Dune.
yes, like in Dune. And just as we're going, because this is
Lisa Nalgai.
this is not concentration. Just like I don't need a measuring tablet. Yeah. Oh well, there it is. I'm doing minor illusion to like lead this dragon out and away from my friends and like out of the oasis, and then once I'm like in like deep enough sand, I will just like bury myself and just kind of like just burrow through sand and then hide.
Out of curiosity, what is this minor illusion?
Minor illusion.
It could be a sound, image, or object.
Yeah. I'll probably do like an image of like my cloak and just like oh, you think you see him like dart around a corner or like you hear like little pitter patters of footsteps running down an alley that I'm not running down. So I'm just trying to like keep
Fuck with it.
Okay.
keep aggro but not have it find me.
Okay. As you do that, and you cast the bubble, you cast the illusion, you hide in the sand, you pass without a trace. Fucking Homer Simpson into the bushes, into the sand. You see it, and you're projecting this illusion of you kind of like going around the corner. This thing has true sight. It sees right through the illusion, and you know it sees through as you hear Meryl on the other side go, ah, I know you're around here. Tyga, roll a dexterity saving throw. This thing is walking around because of this illusion. It's aware that you're within this range, and it's looking very carefully for you now.
16. Dex save.
Roll d4.
Yeah. 4.
Okay. It rolled the. I'll explain what happens after this. As it's moving, you see these heavy footprints, and every time it steps, it digs into the earth, and when it lifts up, it kind of takes that earth with it, ever so slightly. And as it approaches you, you're there in your bubble. You probably have like two little pupils of sand, just being able to just ever so see it. And as it steps over it, you see its massive claws just. And for a moment, you like clench your butt cheeks together. You're like, "Ah!" And you see that it stepped right over you, just barely missing your entire body before it starts and starts moving on from that position. Uh,
Damn shame True Sight can't see through objects, right?
Mhm.
Can't see under the floor.
no, it can't. That was
I'm
good.
like, unless it has tremor sense, I'm gone.
Yeah.
As long as you don't move, you can't even see them.
Yep. That hot. It rolled a 29 for his perception. So that pass without a trace definitely helped. Because otherwise you would have had what 28 in yourself. Yeah, it definitely helped. Um, and it starts to move away. And as this figure slowly starts to move away and disappear from sight, there are times you hear it roar, destroy buildings, and the last thing you'll hear. All right, Taiga. I'm getting a little tired of this game. I don't think you know the situation that you're putting your lovely little friend here into. So, I guess I'll just have to put her to work. And you hear this almost like someone grabbing a sheet of paper and slowly crumbling it. And you hear Mabel scream out in pain, uh, radiating from this dragon. Let's see how long she's last after this. And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Shit.
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 I wish I could help her, Tyga, but she's so far away.
He is.
Hmm.
We'll get there.